Gamegenic, ingenious supplies.
Game Night!
Tonight on Game Night, Nikki, Lincoln, and myself, Dave, are going to teach and play Free Ride USA English Translation. A game for 1 to 5 players, published by 2F Spiele and Rio Grande Games, and designed by Friedemann Friese. So all aboard! It's free! Why wouldn't you get on the train?
Hey Dave.
Hey Lincoln.
Will you teach us Free Ride USA?
Sure, why not?
I'm excited.
I've got the board already laid out and we've distributed pieces, so I guess teaching it is the next step.
All right.
In Free Ride USA, we are rebuilding the rails of the United States. The theme here, I guess, is that in the 1950s, they were going to make way for new types of trains, and so they were rebuilding track. But as you might suspect, this is going to be a game where we're going to build track, we're going to pick up and deliver, and we're going to try to do that in such a way where we score more than our opponents. That's the gist of it. All right? The game takes place in over 3 eras, levels, time periods. There's basically 3 decks of cards. There's a level 1, level 2, and level 3 deck, and we're going to go through those decks in that order. All right? Each deck has 1 card each of all of the 45 cities on the board. So each city will come out 3 times during the game. I said rebuild earlier because thematically that's the game as part of the rules.
Okay.
I'm going to say build from now on because I think that's just cleaner and easy to understand as I teach the game. Hey, I'm going to build track here. You mean rebuild track? Like it's just easier to do that. Okay. So I'm going to get to how we start and how the routes work second. I'm going to just sort of explain what a turn is. Nikki, you have the little start player marker. So Nikki's going to be the start player. She's going to stay the start player. And turns are going to be the same for the whole game. On your turn, you can do one of 3 things. You can either build track, you can ride the train, which is the way you move your train across and the way you can deliver and the way you can get new routes. We're going to start the game initially with drafting a route before we start the actual game. It's like an introductory round. But from that point forward, the only way you get more routes is by delivering and picking them up during the ride the train phase. And a third thing you can do on your turn is you can get track for free, and you can only do that if you don't have any coins. All right?
Oh, all right.
And I'll get to all of that later. But in a 3-player game, we start with 12 track, and you always have 6 coins, no matter how many players. And we have our level 1 engine and our level 1 coach.
Okay.
So let's talk about building track. Your train is going to start in a city. It's going to start in the city that you pick up from here, which again I haven't explained yet. And when you build track, you must build track that branches off anywhere from a route you are connected to that goes back to your train. So at the beginning of the game, I can only build basically here, here, and here. It shows here on your engine, and I'll put this over here. It shows here on your engine that you have what's called 2 construction points. That's what this 2 times means. And down here, this also shows the speed of your train. All right, it can move 2 cities, but I'll get to that in a second. A construction point consists of taking one of the track pieces and placing it on any track of the board. These darker tracks are tunnels, and they require 2 action construction points to move. So this would be a single build phase for me because there's both of my construction points. But the game, building in this game is really friendly. That's also illegal because my train wasn't there. But building in this game is really friendly. I can build there, and for my second point, I can build here and start a new route and leave it unfinished. I can build in this tunnel, and I turn it 90 degrees to build there to indicate I need one more there still. In other words, you don't have to finish a tunnel in one build. You can build half a tunnel, and then on my next turn, I can finish it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, building is really, really friendly. Hey, but it's not finished.
Okay.
When you don't finish a build, you have this little hammer here. You leave the hammer by that. Let's say I was here and I built this route and then I started this one.
Okay.
I would leave this hammer here to show this is unfinished.
Okay.
All right?
And you can need to finish it before you can build something else?
100% correct.
Okay.
Now, on my next turn, I can take the move a train action if I want, if I can move my train. I don't have to finish that on my next turn, but I do have to finish that before I'm able to build anywhere else.
All right.
Okay? I don't ever have to finish that. If I never build again, that's fine. I can leave that unfinished. All right? When you build a route and you complete it, we have 25 of these, you mark it with your little building marker to say, this route belongs to yellow.
Okay.
All right? And you would mark this too, even though it's not finished. This route belongs to yellow when done.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I said everything was really friendly. I'm going to use all mine so I can just get them all back. Let's say Nikki had built here. And now, and one of your things, let me grab one of your things, sorry, would be here. Right? All right, now it's Nikki's turn and she wants to build, say. Let me have, I have 2 turns.
I can give you some stuff.
No, I'm going to use mine because that way I
Okay.
know I get back 12. I don't have to miss.
All right.
Building is friendly, so she can build from any route connected that goes back to her train. She does not have to own that route. So for example, Nikki could build one action point here and another one here because she is connected to this city through this route here.
Okay.
She's not paying for it. She doesn't have to get permission from me or anything like that. It's the friendliest thing ever. And if Lincoln's train was here now, after Nikki built this and marked them with her green little markers, Lincoln can build here. And then here afterwards if he wanted to. All right? They call it in the rule book accessible rail lines, which is to say if a rail line is accessible to you, accessible with an A to you, then you can build from it, as long as it connects back to your line in some way.
Okay.
All right? Okay. Additionally, if Lincoln wanted to spend, again, let's assume Lincoln's train is here, or let's make it even more fun. Let's say Lincoln's train is here. If Lincoln wanted to spend 2 points, and he wouldn't because he could just do this, but Lincoln could finish my route for me.
By paying you
No,
to finish it?
nope,
Okay.
he just builds.
Oh.
He doesn't get ownership of this though. This is still my route. But let's say instead of his train being there, let's say his train was here, and let's say he really wanted to go to Oklahoma City and he didn't want to do some weird circuitous route. So he's like, you know what? Heck with it. I'm going to just do this.
All right.
Okay. So that is building. At any point during the build...
Do I get to take your hammer for finishing it so you can't build anymore?
That's awesome. No, but it would come off.
Right.
Thank you for saying that. Okay. At any point when you are in this building phase, either when it starts or in the middle of it or at the end of it, again, it's all very friendly. If you are ever down to 1 or 0 rails in front of you, track rails in front of you, you may spend a coin to get 5 more from the bank.
All right.
Okay? And that coin goes away.
Okay.
Now, let's talk about riding the train. This is where the ownership comes in. So when you ride the train, you have in your initial coach the speed of 2 cities. You can move up to 2 cities, and it doesn't matter the length. So this would be for you, Nikki, 1, 2 if you wanted to. It doesn't matter how long the route is.
Okay.
All right. When you use your own route, of course, it's free.
Okay.
When you use someone else's route, it costs 1 coin
Okay.
for that route. But let's say let's say Lincoln was here and he did want to go to there. That would cost him 2 coins.
Can he move through your train sitting
Yes.
in that city? Oh, okay.
Great question.
All right.
Multiple trains can be in cities.
Okay.
Trains do not block. Now, Lincoln is never going to do this move because I think paying 2 coins to do that is absolutely not worth it. I haven't gotten a final scoring, but coins are worth 3 points at the end of the game. And that's a lot of points because the cities are going to be worth at most 5 points. and at least 2 points. So the coins are actually better than some of the city points.
Jeez.
I'll get to
okay.
scoring at the end. But let's say Lincoln owned this route and not me. So he's going to go here and pay me a coin. He's going to go 1, 2. Hey, Dave, here's your coin. Once someone pays a coin for the route, this comes off,
Oh.
and it now belongs to no one.
Oh,
It
so you
is
only
a-
get paid once?
You only get paid once, and now it is a public route that anyone can use. So now Lincoln can use that multiple times and not pay anyone, and Lincoln has also helped you, Nikki, because this route is now free to you.
Right.
And it is the way that these coins will also go back and forth. It is extremely likely that we will all be each paying each other for some routes. All right? Okay. Now let's talk about the routes. And then I'll get to the third thing, and then I'll get to the end game. So, there will always be 6 route option choices available. When you start a route, the first card you draw from the deck starts at the bottom, and the next one
Okay.
goes above it, and then above that. That's the rule. So I'm going to do that over here. So a route is always 3 cards, and you take them and you put them out like that. And this route is one of 2 choices. Okay? It is either Duluth to Seattle or Seattle to Fort Worth. But it cannot be any other way.
Okay.
It cannot start at Fort Worth,
Okay.
and if it starts at Seattle, it cannot go to Duluth. It can
Okay.
only go
Down?
down. So
Okay.
if you go, I'm going to go Duluth to Seattle, then Fort Worth is discarded from the game.
Forthwith.
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 It's Fort Worth is forthwith. But if you take, or Seattle to Fort Worth, then Duluth would be discarded from the game.
Okay.
Okay? And then at the end of that phase, we fill in the new route so that there are always 6.
Okay.
All right. Sometimes you can create what's called an East Coast West Coast route or an East West route. And that happens when this little up down symbol meets the puzzle piece symbol that it fits to. I need 2 of those, please. And when that happens, 2 coins go on this route. So if you go from Miami to San Diego, you also get these 2 coins.
Okay.
And they immediately come to you, and you may use them that turn.
Okay.
If you pick San Diego to Memphis, you do not get the coins, and then Miami would be tossed.
All right.
All right. Needless to say, the East Coast, West Coast routes are all of these cities to all of these cities, and they're long, and you are likely not going to do them
Quickly.
You're likely not going to do them in the first deck.
Right.
You could try, but it seems like you shouldn't, but I don't know.
Do you have to be in the city to pick up the route that you're going to pick up?
That's such a great question because yes.
Oh, okay.
So the very first round of the game, we're going to draft a route, and this is going to indicate our train's starting city.
Okay.
But after that, you can only pick up a new route when the following things happen. The
right.
first is your coach must be empty. And for it to be empty, you have to have delivered your
Passengers.
you have to have delivered your passengers.
Okay.
And then the second thing is you have to be in that city.
All right.
And you can only do this during the move a train action. So, if I start in Atlanta and my train is empty, if there's something that's Atlanta to something, I can pick it up.
All right.
If there isn't, but there's something in Birmingham to something, for my move a train action, I can go 1. I get up to 2 movements. Hey, I'm going to pick up Birmingham to whatever. And then for my second action, I can move again, or I could move back to Atlanta. You can go
Oh, wow.
1, 2. You are allowed to do that
Okay.
as far as movement goes, because maybe it's Birmingham to Miami, and now I want to go back. But you have to be in that city. If I were to pick up San Diego to Memphis, I would pick this up. I would be in San Diego. And what you're going to do is you're going to take San Diego and put it under Memphis, and then you're going to put that here in your coach to say, I'm going to Memphis. And only when you get to Memphis would you then take both of these cards and just put them face down next to you. All right? You're going to score these at the end of the game.
Okay.
The last thing I need to tell you is the third thing you can do on your turn. Remember I said there were 3 things you can do on your
Yeah.
turn? The third thing you can do on your turn is you can, if you have 0 or 1 track and you have no coins, then you just pass your turn and you
take-
get 5 track.
Okay.
Oh, all right. That's
So if you
cool.
have no coins, you can always build. because
right.
building doesn't cost anything, but it does cost you a turn
Okay.
just to get that track.
Okay.
All right, we're going to keep doing this until the level 1 deck runs out. All right? At the end of the turn in which you have to draw from the 2 level, we are all going to get our second coach.
Oh.
They're over here, and you're going to add that to your train. And now you can pick up and deliver 2 different destinations. So you have flexibility.
Okay.
That means that if I did have this in my first coach, I could still pick up something because I do have an empty coach,
All right.
even if one is full. Okay?
Okay.
And then when the 2 deck runs out and we have to draw from the 3 deck, we're going to flip our engine over to its faster side.
Oh. look
Now
at
we can move 3 cities, but we still only have 2 construction points. Again, I'm not sure. There'll be some building in level 3 because you might want to not pay somebody.
All right.
You might go to a city no one's connected to yet. It's very possible, for example, that no one has connected to Bangor, Maine yet,
Okay.
or that no one has come down to Miami or whatever. But it's still 2 construction points. Okay. Then let's talk about how the game ends. So, when and only when the level 3 deck is depleted. So when the last 3 deck shows up for display. All right? Then, after you take your next move a train action, you can, if you would like, decide, I'm done. I'm going to finish. So you move your train and you go, I'm done.
All right.
If you are done and your coaches are completely empty, you also get a coin. If you are done and your coaches are not empty, then you don't get a coin. But that's okay because let's say Nikki says, I moved my train and I'm done. And I got this route and it's so far away, I don't care about it anymore. I just am going to be done.
Okay.
Maybe because Lincoln's got 2 routes still and I have 2 routes still and you think we're going to deliver them. And the reason why is now Lincoln takes his turn. Now I take my turn. Now it's Nikki's turn. Well, she's done. But because she's done and it's her turn, she gets a coin from the bank.
Even if she has an undelivered ticket?
Correct, because she gets 1 coin every time it becomes her turn for the rest of the game.
Right.
Now it's Lincoln's turn, now it's my turn, and if we're not finished, Nikki gets another coin. So you're going to just collect 3 points for every turn that you still get.
All right.
The game doesn't end until all players say, I'm finished.
All right.
So the last player to finish will either get 1 coin or no coins for finishing, and then we will add up the scores. So, hey, how does this game score?
Hey, Dave.
Yes, Nikki?
How does this game score?
I will tell you.
Okay.
You want to visit as many cities as you can because you're going to take your entire stack of cities and all of these cards are going to score for you. For every city you visit, you will score 5 points.
Okay.
So if I went to Memphis, that's 5, and San Diego is 5, and Miami is 5. They're all 5.
All right.
For every time I've visited that city again, if I have a second or third Memphis in my deck, that Memphis is worth 2 points.
Ah.
So if I visited Memphis twice, it's worth 7. 5 for the first time and 2 for the next. And then as I said earlier, all coins are worth 3. So a coin is in theory 1 point more than visiting a city a second time.
Interesting.
And of course, you're going to visit some cities multiple times because they're going to be along the route you built, right? But you are encouraged to visit as many different cities as you can because that's where scoring is.
All right.
That make sense?
Different cities. Yes.
Yep. Okay. I think that's everything except the very beginning. So let me shuffle this 1 deck.
Before we get started, let's thank Gamegenic for sponsoring this episode and for providing accessories. Today we're using the token keeps. We got 5 of them out here.
Yeah.
And we're using trays from the token silos for our decks.
And the
Yeah.
sleeves.
Oh, and the sleeves too, of course. We love the matte sleeves.
Always the matte sleeves.
Okay, so the way this works for the intro is, Nikki, you're going to lay out 4 routes
From
from the 1 deck.
the 1 deck. And
Yep.
I start at the bottom.
Yep.
You can do them right here. 1, 2, 3,
No,
4.
she has to do them
They
1
go
at a
up.
time.
Right?
Yeah, she has to do the first one first.
Right, but we're going
Yes.
to do all
Two.
6? All 6 are
No,
always available to
all
us?
6 will be available by the time we're done.
Okay,
3.
So she's going to put out 4 routes, and then she's going to choose 1.
sure.
And then you're going to choose from 5, and then I'm going to choose from 6.
Okay.
I don't know what's wonderful. What's wonderful, Dave?
I don't know. I can't see because of my stupid reading glasses. Let's see. Cincinnati to Phoenix. Meh.
Okay.
Pocatello to Cincinnati.
There's 3 of them. I do 4 of them.
Eh. Yeah. New York to Birmingham. It's not horrible.
There's 2 coins right there.
Yep. Here. Go ahead.
yeah.
You do it.
Oh, that's a lot of coins going on there.
Houston to New York. Meh.
Ooh.
Salt Lake City to St. Louis is not bad. What is that?
Where are you
El
looking at?
Paso to Salt Lake City. Meh. Oh my gosh.
St. Louis. Salt Lake City to St. Louis.
So that's this. I don't know. I gotta tell you, Nikki, I kind of like this one.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what I
What
like.
about this one with the coin?
The problem is,
Oh, there's no coins on that one,
No.
Nikki. They're the same.
Yo.
in fact, what is that?
This is
Miami
Miami
to
to
Portland.
Portland.
No,
That's
Barstow to
huge.
Portland.
Yeah. That's from
Oh,
here
I'm
to-
sorry. I'm going the wrong way.
Hey, Barstow to Portland is not bad either. Here's what I like about the East Coast. It's faster to build
Okay.
because they're all little short routes. And you want to, if you can be over there, then you potentially get paid off by people. But I mean, I've only played once. So ideally, your first route is short.
Right.
All right. Well.
On the other hand, if you go Barstow to Portland and we go over here, then the West, you could own the West
I
Coast
could
for a
own the
while.
West
I
Coast.
really don't know. As I said, I've only played once.
Right. Well, see, these coins are making me want to do that.
Yeah, but that's so far away.
And it's your only route that you can have.
Right. You don't. I really don't think you want to gum up your coach with a long route to start with.
Well, wouldn't I?
Well,
I
Barstow to
see.
Portland's not
yeah,
bad.
Those 2.
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean,
and not get the coins.
right.
I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Barstow to Portland.
So, which city do you want to start in, Barstow or Portland?
Where's Barstow? I'm going to start in Barstow.
Okay.
So I
you-
put Barstow
underneath Portland.
underneath Portland, and I put my train in Barstow.
Yep.
Done.
And you dump that card.
That card goes away, and then you put 2 more routes out for Lincoln.
All right, Lincoln.
I do get them now?
Yeah.
Oh, she gets to choose from, I see.
You choose from 5, and I choose from 6.
I see.
In theory, you're really choosing from 2
Right.
because arguably Nikki's
Right.
going to pick the best one to start.
There's Los Angeles, San Diego,
Oh my God.
Albuquerque.
I'm
And then another one,
pretty sure we know what Lincoln is going to take.
Philly, Richmond, and Fargo.
Where's Richmond and Fargo? Richmond's down here, right?
And Fargo's up there.
Where's Philly? Philly to Richmond? That's actually pretty good, Link.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the deal. If you take this one, and I don't get anything great, I'll probably take this one, which means you would have this all to yourself.
Right.
So that might be the way to go. If you take this, then you're fighting Nikki right from
Sure.
the beginning. Although, you're done right away.
Yeah, 10
Yeah,
points.
sure.
But again, it's a route building game, and like a lot of route building games, in the first chunk of the game, you want to build more than deliver,
Sure.
I think.
I'll do Philadelphia to Richmond. What the heck?
I think that's the smart move,
Okay.
actually.
So then this goes out.
And I might even leave that one for Nikki if I could get, say, something like this. So where do you want to start? Philadelphia or Richmond?
Sure.
Well, here. You want to start, I think you want to start at
Richmond.
Sure,
Just
because you
of
could
your
might get,
choices.
Yeah, some of
you
the red
might get
ones.
New York to Birmingham.
Right.
You'll be right there.
Okay, and Dave.
Yep.
This is Spokane
So I put the destination on top.
Yes, you put Philadelphia on top.
and Denver
Ooh, I like Denver. Give me Kansas City.
and no. Banger.
Ugh, terrible.
Bang
Absolutely
on.
terrible. Next, please.
Is that the top?
Yeah, it's all the way to the top.
Nice. This is Billings.
I like it.
Ugh.
Billings. Fargo?
No, Jacksonville.
Ah.
That's far.
Even if Jacksonville is near
And
something, I don't care.
Knoxville. Knoxville.
Okay. I don't mind that. I'm going to do that.
Ding ding.
Give me that Knoxville. All right, Nikki, you got the
We're
West Coast all to
doing
yourself.
Knoxville.
Let me have Knoxville, Jacksonville.
Wow. Okay, guys.
I'll start in Knoxville.
This
Go to
goes away.
Jacksonville. All
I
right.
refill this last
Yes, you
one
do.
right now?
Yes, you do.
Okay. This is going Cheyenne and Detroitus. Pittsburgh. That's
I'm
in the
not
same
going to
area.
Pittsburgh.
They're both yellow cards.
Yep. All right, you are the start player.
I am. Where am I going again? Portland. Okay. I'm going to put 2 tracks, right?
Yep.
One. Do I want to go that way? Maybe I want to go the other way.
Through Oklahoma City or
Through
Salt Lake
Salt
City?
Lake.
Yeah, I like it.
That
Isn't
way.
Salt Lake City out there?
Yes.
Yeah, there you
I'm
go.
thinking.
There you go. That's how it works.
2. And mark it.
Yep. Unfinished.
Do I mark it with the furthest I've gotten?
You put anywhere on the route, but you also put, in theory, your hammer out there
I'm working.
so that, they don't hurt them.
Ting,
Hammer, don't hurt him.
ting.
All right. All right, Nikki, it's back to you.
Guess what I'm doing?
Oh, I gotta lay these flat. I don't know why I put them up that way.
Here. That one's done.
Thanks, Lincoln.
Route complete.
Yep.
And route complete. But
Mark
I
it.
still get to mark it.
Yep.
There was my turn. Do you guys already race on since
Yep.
we're not...
This game has a bunch of turns in the middle, that move that fast.
Okay.
There's a lot of things I actually like about this game that you'll hear about when we get to the end.
When we get there.
Yeah. So you might consider building to Atlanta
I mean, I probably should.
or to Savannah.
Right.
If you build to Atlanta, then you're connected to me, and then I'm also connected to you. You
Well, I'm connected to you
wanna
here as well.
You might not want to connect to me yet, right now.
I
But
see. Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know
Might.
either. I mean, I'm now in Jacksonville, and I'm gonna go up to Cincinnati just in case.
Okay. The surprises keep on coming.
Yep.
1 and 2. And hammer it.
Hammer time.
Hammer.
time.
Hammer.
Oh, I like it.
I guess I'll go here.
Oh, I like that.
Drag this way, though.
Yep.
'cause I'm half done.
Yep. That or Washington, but I like that move. I'm gonna sort of do the thing you just did because I like it. I'm gonna just on spec go all the way down here.
To Miami.
Well, I mean, if it ever shows up.
Oh, I didn't put my thing on this one.
Yep.
Taking the lonely route to Bangor. Bangor, Maine. Nikki, your turn.
I am a
Sure,
I am
okay.
a juvenile.
So I do this to
Yep.
complete that route, and then I do this halfway, right?
Yeah.
Like that. And that's under construction technically.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Finish that
That's one.
and start that.
I like
didn't
it.
put my hammer down there,
Yep.
by the way. Didn't put my hammer down
Hammer
because we
down.
got a trucking convoy.
I am gonna build out.
Okay. Now, I cannot pick up another route till this is empty.
Correct.
Correct. And you cannot build another route till you finish that tunnel. But you don't have to finish it now. You could, for example, start moving towards Portland if you wanted to.
I'm going to, actually.
Could she have flipped? Oh no, she can't flip the order of that.
Not anymore because she chose it from the beginning. She
Right.
could have started in Portland,
Right.
but
Right.
she chose not to.
Well,
From
really-
now on, you can't flip the order
Right.
because you have to be in the city where you pick it up.
Right.
Yeah, this
Okay.
came out after she did her turn.
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she would have. That would have been your start from the beginning, probably.
So I will move 2 cities.
Okay, that's your whole turn. Lincoln, you're up.
A 1, a 2. Choo choo.
Okay, well, I will 1,
Yep.
2, and be done there.
All right. Now, none of us have gotten down, but at any point during these turns where we've been placing track, if you'd had 0 or 1, you could have spent a coin to buy more. I'm going to do this. Boom and boom. End of turn.
All right. So, can I just move one?
Yes.
Is completing this
Yep.
an action?
Nope.
No.
You just deliver, you turn it face down in front of you. Just keep
Okay.
it somewhere off to the side for later. We're
All
going to
right.
score it at the end of the game. You have one more move. Do you want to move
I'm gonna
back?
finish. Can
Nope.
I?
No, that's
Nope.
building. That is not move a
You
train.
can head back towards Los Angeles.
I'm moving back towards. Am I? Am I?
That's all you can really do. Unless
Yes.
you're going to pick something else up.
Well, unless she wanted to go to Seattle for some reason, but I don't think she does, right?
It's not out
Not-
there.
No, it's not
Right.
out there, but Spokane is.
Yep.
Anyway,
Well, and so is Salt Lake City. But
I've-
I think you're going to do this next.
I have
right?
all kinds. Well, the silly thing is the order isn't right because
Yeah.
then I go all the way here to do this, and then all the way back to Salt Lake to do. I don't know. Anyways, done.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Lincoln, you are connected to me. I could have actually done this last turn and didn't, but you can now build anywhere that
know.
connects to you. You can build here, here. You can build here. You can... I kind of like this.
Yep. I'm looking and seeing if there's anything down in there that I want. Well, I definitely am interested in Birmingham. Birmingham.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's great. That's especially great because you can do this later and not have to pay me. And I am done building. I'm going to start moving. Ba-boom, ba-da-boom.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even look. What was the new thing that came up?
Oh, I read them.
I know. I forgot.
Detroit. Cheyenne to Detroit. And is it that way? Cheyenne to
Pittsburgh,
Detroit,
yeah,
Pittsburgh
you
to
go-
No, it's top down.
a top down. So
Oh,
Pittsburgh
man,
to
okay.
Detroit, Detroit to Cheyenne.
Okay, thanks.
I am finishing this track.
That's one.
One.
I wonder what two will be.
Two.
What?
What? Where's my tunnel thingy? Or whatever it is. There you go.
And I will buy the tracks too.
Okay. It doesn't matter right now because you have 6 coins, but in theory, you could wait to buy
somebody
it.
does something,
You could
yeah.
wait to buy it at the beginning of your next.
Sure.
I want to build track route.
Well, I'll have them. It's not a big deal because I'm not
My
hurting
problem
yet.
is, even if I deliver, there's really nothing for me to get next, right? It's all kind of blah.
Come to the West Coast. It's beautiful out here.
Yeah.
Ride my beautiful rails. They got scenic views. It's just ignoring all that.
I am. I'm building this. Thank you, Lincoln. And I will spend the coin to buy 5. Done.
All right, well, you are supposed to want this track that I'm laying right now, not...
It'll all happen at some point.
I'll just do it that way. There you go.
Okay, let's see. I will go to Philadelphia,
Yep.
cash in my tickets.
All right. Come on, new tickets that work for me.
Well, I don't draw anything yet. I'm in, not in
Oh,
Philadelphia.
you're
I gotta
right.
get to- I got to get to New York.
Dang you.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
I have to finish this. I don't have to, but I'm going to. And then I'm going to build that.
Man. Okay. Done?
Yep.
All right. What way do I want to go here?
Believe me, I wish I could do one of these tickets backwards. Right? I would totally pick up St. Louis to Salt Lake City if it existed, but it doesn't.
Right.
I'm gonna. Well, whatever. I'm finishing this for sure. So
Yep.
that's done. Then I'm gonna go. Do I jet out into your guys' territory?
You have to at some point.
I was
On the other
working
hand-
on it, but then I was thinking, oh, this is nice.
On the other hand, by building this, Nikki,
yes.
you can build here now.
Oh, that's right. I can follow you.
Yep, you can build here. You can build here. You can build. There's all kinds of places you can build now.
Yeah.
You can build here.
By paying you. Okay.
No, not paying. You can just do it.
Go that way. Yeah, it's only when I ride them to deliver,
Right.
correct?
Yep.
I did that, so it's just one more anyway.
Yep.
So there. Working on it.
Okay.
Ah! That was my whole drama going on there.
That's so awesome. Let's do this. If you would be so kind.
Mm-hmm.
And let's go here. Let's see if that does something for me.
All right. So, I can do nothing and get 5 train thingies.
No, you can buy 5 track right now if you're going to build track. You can just spend a coin and do it.
Okay. If I sit still, I just...
If you sit still, you can save a coin and get 5 track, and that's your whole turn. At this point, I do not recommend that.
Okay. So I need 5 track. So here you go.
Yeah. 3, 4, 5.
All right. Oh, I can keep going?
This is the build
Yeah.
track phase.
Okay, so
That's
I
where you
did that.
spend the-
Yeah. Instead of doing the other
There's
thing.
one.
All right. Then I'm going to go get in this mess.
I like it. Yep.
Oops. There.
Okay.
Please hammer.
Don't hurt him.
Don't hurt him.
I'm going to do it this way.
Well, I don't know that I mean, all right, I'll spend a coin. At the very least, I'll finish that build over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, hey, I didn't put my hammer out.
Speaking of...
Speaking of
Dave.
hammer,
Hey, Dave.
hammer heal thyself. Done.
All right. So that's 1, 2, because it's a tunnel.
Yep.
I'm going to move 1, pick up New York to Birmingham,
All right.
Okay.
Come on, new cards.
and then move back 1 more to
Okay.
Philadelphia.
So Houston goes away.
Yes, it does. Houston, we have a problem.
We've got...
Something to Orlando.
Yep.
Boo! Not starting in Orlando. Boo!
Orlando.
Are you down there? Oh,
I'm right there.
Yeah.
To
Sacramento! It's the
Yeah, it's
worst.
2 coins, though.
Other way around. Sacramento to Orlando, and
Okay.
something to Sacramento.
Minneapolis.
To Sacramento?
Yeah.
All right.
Still kind of far.
Yeah. All right. I can't wait around for good stuff to show up anymore. I'm going to go to Jacksonville and deliver that, and then I'm gonna regret going back to Savannah when Orlando or Miami show up at some point later. But that's it. I'm done.
Okay. St. Louis. 1. I don't know.
That's good.
Yeah, I was looking at Cincinnati to Pittsburgh too, just to be more in your guys' mix, but
I'm going to move 1, 2. Done.
okay, I'm just gonna move 1 to Salt Lake and pick up Salt Lake to St. Louis.
Okay. So you put St. Louis on top.
Okay. Del Paso goes away.
Yep. Don't fill it in yet because you still have 1 more movement and your turn is not over. Would you like to go to Denver?
Yeah, I would like to go to Denver.
All right.
Denver.
Now you fill it in.
Okay. This is.
You know what?
Fort
This is the way
Worth.
the rules say to put it in, but I really want the first card to be the top card.
Yeah, I
so you
understand.
can go with, because this is not even the route yet.
Fort Worth to Boston.
Nope. You're wrong. It's Boston to Fort Worth.
I'm sorry, I keep
no,
saying
that's
that.
it makes sense because that's the way you're putting them out.
And Memphis.
Ooh, Memphis to Boston. Oh my gosh.
Memphis
that's
to
got,
Boston.
That's got Lincoln written all over it.
Or Boston to Fort Worth.
That's pretty good.
Well, I'll pay 1 to get 5.
Yep. Build to Memphis for sure, right?
Yep.
And then where do you want to do with your other one?
Well, I can't build to Memphis.
Why not?
Let me finish the route I'm actually working on.
Oh, you're right. Oh.
There we go. I probably wouldn't have done that in that order.
You know
but
what?
That's
If
okay.
the hammer weren't there, you might not remember.
Yeah.
That hammer
you,
is...
You need the hammer.
It's still sometimes hard to see, and it's giant.
Yeah. Your turn.
I'm going 1, 2, and I'm giving Nikki a coin. Here's your thing. Here's your coin.
Thank
and I
you.
want that Detroit route, please. Detroit to whatever the...
Detroit
To Cheyenne.
To Cheyenne.
to Cheyenne.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Are you done?
That's my whole turn. So put up an
Here
exciting
we go.
new route.
The first
The
is
last
Washington.
city is... Ends in... Oh,
It ends in Washington.
yeah.
Wow.
Woo! It begins
Oof, over here.
in Seattle,
Coins, though. It's worth 2 coins.
or it can begin in Oklahoma and go to Seattle.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I already
Yes.
have a route.
Okay, to Seattle.
Okay, city.
You know what?
Chicken butt?
Whose route is this? It's not marked.
Nobody's.
Oh, it was already paid for. Somebody paid for that already?
Oh, no.
I think that was mine.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yep.
All right. I need to pay a coin and get more track.
You got it.
That, by the way, was my last payment, I think.
Oh, okay. Oh. It's a good thing I didn't put it in front of
1, 2,
myself.
3, 4, 5. I'm going here.
All right.
Complete a little bridge thing. And then I'm going to go
Yep, makes
there
sense.
and put my hammer.
Hammer down.
Hammer!
Because you got a trucking convoy. Okay.
With Nikki P as C.W. McCall.
Got to put the hammer down.
What was the truck one from the 70s that
That's what we're talking
with the
about.
monkey? Not
Oh,
the movie, the TV
Every Which
Clint
Way
show.
But
Eastwood?
Loose.
Every Which Way But Loose?
Not-
And Every Which Way You
The
Can?
TV show,
Oh.
not the
Oh,
movie.
BJ and the Bear?
There it is.
That's so sad that I know that.
I used to watch it.
All right, where am I going? Cheyenne, right? Here I go. 1, 2.
It's, you know,
Yep.
thirst.
Thurston
Ta-da.
Howell the third.
And then we're just going to go like that.
Oh, look at that. She's not going to pay any of us coins.
You know what I
Nope.
think I did?
Yep.
Is I think I took this off of this one and put it on this one. That's what I did.
It's possible.
That's exactly what I did.
It's
I remember
very-
it now.
it's
Because I was like, oh,
very-
I'm done. I'm moving to this one.
It's
No,
very possible.
I know that's what I did. Okay, I'm moving.
Yep.
1, 2. I'm in Birmingham. I'm going to drop those folks off.
Yep.
And it's your turn, Dave.
I believe I'm getting a Cheyenne this. Oh no, I'm not. One more turn. All right, 1, 2.
All right.
I know I moved it. I remember it now very clearly. For whatever reason, it was in my head. That's what I had to do.
Well, I only have one track left.
You have coins. You can buy 5 right now.
I will buy 5.
I even gave you a coin.
I know.
That was spent last turn buying, or
It's true.
turn before last buying.
One more. There you
Thank
go.
you.
You're welcome.
And 1
Yep.
and 2.
Okay.
Ching ching.
Ching, ching.
Ching ching. Oh, that's horrible.
I'm going to move. I'm going to go to Memphis and take these. I'm giving Dave a chance at getting something.
Well, there's at least these. There's Duluth and
Fort Worth goes away.
yeah.
Do you want me to read the routes to you?
Nah. If I just take my glasses off, I can see them.
Okay.
Did you do all your movement? Did you move once or twice?
I moved one. Yeah, I
you
got
get
moved
one more
again. Yeah,
movement
yeah.
if you want it. You're not required to move
No,
twice.
but I'm going to think about what I want to pick up here. Okay. I'll go back.
Yep. All right, now put it out. Something to Kansas City.
Kansas.
Oh, come on, Omaha.
Hey.
It's Omaha.
What?
I'm serious. Omaha to Kansas City.
That's ridiculous.
And or
I accept. Don't worry about it.
Oh, Duluth. It's all the red-ish
Don't worry about it.
route.
That's ridiculous.
Dave shuffled those, by the way.
Yeah, he set it up.
Cheyenne. I'm going to deliver. Oh, I think I'll move back to Omaha. Thank you very much. Can I have that route, please?
Which one were you getting?
Omaha,
Omaha to
Kansas.
Omaha to
Kansas City.
Kansas.
Everything's up to date in Omaha.
Away with Duluth. And are you done?
Boy, am I. I don't deserve anything more than that. That was ridiculous.
There's Buffalo.
Ooh, Buffalo.
And here
Oh.
is Chicago.
Oh, Chicago to Buffalo.
Chicago.
That's not bad.
And New Orleans.
Right.
And one's looking pretty low.
There should
We
be
got
three left,
three
yep.
left.
You should always have only 3 left, right?
Okay.
They're 45 in each, and
Okay, Lincoln.
so on our next, not the next one, but the one after that, we're gonna get our second coach.
Yep, go for it. What?
I'm paying you
Okay.
Oh,
to ride that rail.
hi, welcome
so
to
then
Omaha.
this comes off, correct?
Yep, and becomes free.
That's one,
Yeah.
and then that's two.
Yep.
Was there a mini apple? Oh, I can't do it anyway.
Not yet.
Done.
Not
Is
yet.
that where you wanted to go? What are you
Yeah,
trying to do?
I'm
she's-
heading to St. Louis.
She's going her free.
I see.
Her
Yeah,
free
makes sense.
ride.
Okay.
Free ride USA
Yep.
to St. Louis.
My
All
tra-
aboard.
My tracks are better. Just are.
Well, they're green, which means they're energy efficient.
Finish that, and it's your turn, Dave.
All right. Well, let's go here. Delivered. And
Oh wait, was I able to move? I didn't finish that.
yes,
track. Okay.
you
okay.
just
Nikki,
can't
did you
build it.
build this?
Yes, she did.
We're all doing that.
No, I
Except for
could have
Dave,
sworn
probably.
I've been marking everything,
No,
but I guess
think
not.
I did forget one once too. I will. Anyway.
Unless that's what you paid me. Did you go up there?
Oh yes, she did build that.
Oh,
I paid her
You
a coin
paid
for
me.
that.
okay.
Phew. But
could pay it
the
again.
answer is yes, she did build it. Can you read me that very last route, the top one?
Oklahoma to Seattle.
Okay, that's it. That's all I need to know. Can't get to Oklahoma, so heck with that. That would be, well, all right. I will move my second move back to here, and I am done. I didn't say this, but you are, of course, allowed at any time to look at your
Yeah,
cards.
you need to review them just so that you
go
can
through
try to do
and see
different
what cities you've been in and
Yeah.
not been in.
So you don't repeat.
Well, you're going to repeat probably, but
The idea is to try to not repeat, but you
Yeah.
are absolutely going to do that at least a couple of times.
all right. So I'm heading to Chicago and then St. Louis.
Yep.
Dropping these off.
Yep. That's your turn.
That's my 2 moves.
Okie doke.
I'm going to pay to buy 5 and build here. And here.
Nice.
Hammer.
Hammer.
Please, hammer, don't hurt us.
Can you put that tunnel out there for me?
Mm-hmm.
That's my turn. Nope. Nope.
Somebody took the Memphis one, right? Yeah.
Or-
Didn't I? Yeah, I picked
Yeah.
up from Memphis.
Okay.
Yep.
I wanted that Fort Worth to Memphis. I thought about it for a little while.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah. But I'm going to probably go pick up that Boston and go to Denver.
Is that Chicago up there?
This is Chicago right here.
Oh, what's this one?
That
Chicago.
is.
This is Cincinnati.
Oh, Cincinnati.
Chicago.
Good
Okay.
Lord.
Dave, they're right in front of
Chicago to Buffalo.
Can't you tell? Look, it's clearly the. I was just talking the other day. You probably, because you know architecture and stuff, you know that in like the 50s, they reversed that river.
you. Oh, yeah.
I was reading about that again the other day. I knew that anyway, but I just looked it up because it's just crazy cool.
I'd be paying Lincoln a lot of coinage if I take that route.
And then don't do it.
But
Oh,
it's
no.
different cities also. That's the thing.
Yep.
No, I'm gonna go 1, 2 to Minneapolis and pick up Minneapolis to Sacramento.
Ooh, that's a long haul.
It's a long
Yeah, it's
haul.
not coins either. That's a
No.
bummer.
So this all goes away.
But the timing of it's not bad on her part because she might get a second one before she
Right.
even gets there, depending on what we do.
Ready?
Yep.
This is San Francisco.
So something to San Francisco.
Savannah.
Oh, hey, here's some 2 coins.
Oh, yeah.
Man. Savannah to San Francisco. Now that is a long haul.
And this is the last one.
Yep.
To Atlanta.
Atlanta to Savannah. That's not too bad.
Atlanta,
oh my
Savannah.
God. Oh my God. It's this.
Yeah. Hey, we're in the second deck
Yes,
now.
we are.
Yeah. Doesn't come out yet.
I
though.
know.
Until it comes out.
Dave, I'm rubbing my hands. No. Is it Nikki's turn?
No,
That,
that
Nikki's
was
turn.
Nikki's
that was
turn.
my turn.
Okay, I'm going to finish
Oh my gosh.
this one.
Yeah.
Start.
I'm building these. Done.
All right. I'm going to finish this.
Wait, I can't.
I'm
Illegal.
not.
He's
Oh,
still building
you're
over here. You did what I
unfinished.
did.
What I meant is I'm building this
Okay.
and then building this.
All right. So I'm going to finish this line here
Yep.
and start this line here.
Did I mention this game is cool?
Yep. Your turn.
Coin.
Crashed.
Precious coin for track because of my silly unbuilt route. I'm going to finish this. And I got 1 more. Is there a 1 somewhere that's worth it? Fargo? Do I care about Fargo? Oh, you know what?
Seattle, Portland, Seattle.
Yeah, just in case, because you never know. Oh, I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
I'm going to do this. I'll build this, and let me just place the little hammer here.
He's putting the hammer down.
Done. Nikki, it's your turn.
I'm doing this here like so.
Okay.
Yep. I'm going to go 1, 2.
Come on, people. I want my extra train. Okay.
If I didn't have to pay so many coins, I could have gotten you an extra train 1 turn sooner, but I had to build. If I didn't have this half track that I'd forgotten about.
I'm moving, which isn't good because I want to be able to pick up more stuff.
Well, maybe it'll be along the way as you go.
Well, it needs to happen now so I have more choices.
I know.
Oh, or I lay some more track, but
You
I
could.
don't think that's
You
necessarily
could just keep vamping. You could finish this one.
good plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be worth it just so that if you want to do what I needed to do, which was lay emergency track to get to new cards that just came up, you wouldn't be stuck with an unfinished thing.
It's 5.
There you go.
Thank you. I do that.
Yep.
Finished. And I do that.
I think I said this, but needless to say, if you don't have any more of these to mark your track, it
Okay.
doesn't actually say in the rules, but I assume that means you can't build track.
Okay.
Seems unlikely, but maybe in the 2-player game that happens.
Well, maybe, but does the map get smaller on a 2-player?
Oh
I don't
yeah,
know.
I think it does. There, yes,
Okay.
you're there. Well, no, I think there are cards you pull out, but
Oh, okay.
2. Finish.
Nice.
Your turn, Dave.
here you go, Nikki P. 1, 2. I'd like that Atlanta to Savannah, please.
Atlanta
To
to Savannah.
Yep. You get to see cards now, Nikki.
Yay.
More
This
importantly,
money goes away.
yep, we are now into the level 2 deck.
Level
so
2 deck.
Here is your second coach.
Yay.
Here is your
That's
second
what I
coach.
want.
Here is my second coach.
All right, here we go. Los Angeles,
Something to Los Angeles. Preferably something that's along Nikki's way.
Knoxville,
That is not along Nikki's way.
and Houston.
Houston and Knoxville. Knoxville's here.
Yep.
Not really on your way.
No, it's okay. There were other things I wanted to just pick up anyway.
Well, now you can. You got the space for them.
Let's see. I can go to.
What happened to that Orlando that was there?
Okay, well, I'm moving.
Yep.
1. Right, 1, 2.
Yep.
Okay. Banger.
Yep. That's
I
movement.
was gonna pick that
That
up.
goes away. Movement 1. You got one more movement.
I'll go back to
All right.
Boston.
New routes, please.
Surely, this
You
one
just-
is Cincinnati.
Ooh, come
WKRP.
on, Miami.
This one is Chicago.
Chicago.
Oh, I think Lincoln can beat me to that.
And
maybe
this
not.
one
Oh no, I'm right here.
is Pittsburgh.
Wow.
Wow.
Pittsburgh to
Chicago.
or Cincinnati to Chicago. Well, I'm gonna go 1, 2. Deliver Savannah. End of turn.
Dang it. Lincoln picked up my Denver. I was going to do it. That's why I moved there. I'm like, well, I could do Denver. Okay. I'm going. 1, 2, deliver.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. 1, 2. Your turn, Dave.
1, 2. Oh, 1. Is there
are you
Knoxville to
looking
Los
for?
Angeles?
Knoxville.
Let me just think. Do I want to pick that up? Oof. Well. Oh, that's so many coins to get there. Ugh. Okay, 2. Cincinnati to Phoenix. I'm going to pick that up. I'll take Cincinnati to Phoenix.
Okay. Out of the game.
Out of the game.
New thing is Duluth,
Duluth.
Memphis, Atlanta.
Cool. Your turn, Nick.
Yeah. Track. 1, 2.
Boo!
You're welcome, I guess.
Okay. I'm going to go to Chicago.
Yep.
1, 2.
Pick it
Take
up.
the Chicago to Cincinnati.
Yep. I was never going to beat you there.
Was that all your turn?
Yeah.
Yep, that was his 2 movement.
We've got Denver,
Oh, come on. Something near me. Nope.
San Francisco.
Oof.
Did you drove or did you flew?
That's right. And New York.
Oof.
Wow.
Put 2 coins on that, though.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Woo!
Hey, man. It's potentially worth 16 points when you do it. All right. I'm going to build these 2 right here. Done.
All right. This is finished. And here.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you did the other one.
That's few. Okay.
I thought you were going to build here.
Oh.
I did that backwards, didn't I? No, I picked it up. Did I pick it up? Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
so.
you did. It just looks backwards.
Okay, I'm going to go back to...
They're really close.
No, I mean, I think I got them on there backwards. I
Oh.
think it's Cincinnati, Chicago,
Got it.
right? I'm going to go... Oh, wait.
No,
That's
it's,
me. I'm
it's
looking
Chicago
at
to
yours.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
Chicago
correct,
to
yeah.
Cincinnati. You had it right.
1, 2.
Yep.
Okay, those are complete.
Yep. All right. Build
Choose and learn.
a build. Oh, you know what?
Yes.
All illegal. All of this is illegal.
Because you haven't built...
Yep, that's okay.
Because what?
Because here's the thing. This build, nothing changed. It would have been this and this last turn.
Okay.
Right.
Right. And then
I
it would
see.
have, and then it would have been this and this. So
I see.
Dave.
Dave?
Getting ahead of yourself.
Well, we're not
But at least your
also-
hammer's back.
I have a hard
Police
time seeing this
officers.
hammer. I don't know why. It's
Is it
so
'cause it's
gigantic.
yellow?
Because you got to put the hammer down.
It'd be interesting if I was saying this earlier, like when we were before we started. I almost want the hammer to have stripes or some other color or just something on it. It blends in with the other stuff to me.
Right.
It's a great idea, though. You need it for precisely that reason. I guess partly because I'm trying so hard to just keep track of these cities over here, right?
I keep looking at that, and it's not there anymore. That was there early in the game, and already gone. Okay.
As the song goes, Nikki, let it go.
Let it go is right.
I won't sing more.
Foof. All right. This is so backwards. Okay. 1, 2.
How'd you do that?
From here?
Yeah.
I flew.
Wow.
Did you drive it or did you flew? You can go 1, 2.
Yeah,
I
that's what I do.
1, 2.
Glad you caught it.
As
It's
if
easy to forget.
You didn't.
Okay.
All right, West Coast Maven.
East Coast Maven, you mean?
East Coast Maven. Good
I'm
Lord.
going to go back to Chicago.
No kidding.
1, 2, pick up the Chicago to Buffalo.
Yep. Oh, this hurts.
He's.
I know.
I'm waiting for the perfect thing. I don't know what I'm doing here.
No. Yeah.
It's wrong.
It's all right. It'll probably cost
It's
us.
all
but
wrong. Billings.
I got my one lucky one.
Don't think I've read Billings before, so here we go. Fort Worth. Ooh.
No,
Okay, it's back.
you're on your way there.
I am on my way there. With my track anyway. And Oklahoma City.
Oh my God. Oklahoma City to Fort Worth.
Abra.
That was Lincoln's turn.
How come Dallas isn't on there?
Do I want to spend?
It's true. What's going on?
I am not going to spend a coin. I'm going to waste my...
Fort Worth is really kind of Dallas.
I'm going to waste
It
my whole
is.
turn and take 5 tracks because I'm scared about losing my coins.
You're scared?
I
Yeah.
was scared.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done.
Well, dang.
Danger, Maine.
Where'd
That's over
my
here.
train end up? Okay. Man,
You want to build it now?
I don't know.
I would.
Well, I'm going to at least do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Except that's illegal. You got to finish this one.
Okay. Were you waiting for that? To do that?
No, I just noticed.
Here. 5 tracks, please.
I only just noticed, Nikki.
Oh,
I'll try to make
There's no
sure.
hammer
look,
here.
I didn't put a hammer down.
that's-
Put the hammer down.
Interestingly enough, I noticed that without the hammer.
1, 2. That's it for my turn.
Okay. I'm going to build and then pay 1 coin for 5
Yep.
and build another piece somewhere else to forget that I'm building there. You guys, I knew I had to do it because I was planning on trying to get to New York.
Yeah.
Or actually to Buffalo too. And then I will build. Did you hear me say?
Just.
Yeah.
Done.
Okay. I'm moving to,
Okay.
right? 1, 2. Picking up San Diego to Los Angeles.
Yep.
Has that been sitting there all this time?
Yep.
A while.
Wow.
I've been trying.
But she didn't need to get it yet.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Nobody was over there.
I just-
And
she's
she
got 'em.
started in Los Angeles. She's only really getting San Diego, but
Right.
but it's so
Washington?
quick and close.
Right.
Why not?
Ooh.
That's Washington.
Yeah.
Then Jacksonville.
Of
And
course, I'm going to Phoenix right now. By the time I get there, I'll
That's
be 80.
Pocatello. That's right here.
Pocatello.
I'll be 80. I'll be 80, you guys. Here's 2 coins for
You're
that.
80?
Pocatello.
Oh, yeah. To Jackson.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
1, 2, Buffalo
Yep.
from Chicago is done. Your turn, Dave.
Ugh, and more ugh. Okay, 1, 2, right?
Oh, you know what?
Yep. Chicken butt.
Yeah, I built that place in the wrong place. It's okay.
Oh.
Doesn't matter.
1, 2. I can't remember. There's no Kansas City out there, right?
I thought I saw one. No,
No,
it's
okay, fine.
taken.
St. Louis? Is there a St. Louis? No.
No,
Okay.
that would be
Your
the
turn, Nikki.
orange colors. Okay. Okay. Choo choo.
Boogie.
There's that. And there is another. Well, no. I have to be in Knoxville, correct, to pick
But
up that
By
one.
what time?
In 2 hours.
Yes, you have to be in
Okay.
Knoxville. But you really don't want to go to Los Angeles a third time.
Again.
A third time,
Because
right.
it's nothing.
Right.
It's 2 points, right?
Right.
Uh,
But you could, when you build your 2, you could go boom, boom, right?
well,
And then you could build over, you could go Houston to Knoxville. Or not.
nah.
Or Knoxville.
Or you got other stuff you can do.
Oh, yes. 1 and then back to Barstow. Okay.
All right. What's that? New York, San Francisco?
Yeah.
1, 2.
Nikki, here is a coin for you.
Oh, thank you.
I'm going to go 1 and pick up Oklahoma City to Fort Worth, and 2, deliver it. End of turn.
We've got Minneapolis, Spokane, Buffalo.
Oh, right where Lincoln is. Or
Almost.
was.
I might
Alright.
go back and pick it up.
I am.
Yeah.
I had a plan. Oh yes. Here, have your coin back,
Oh, thank you.
and have your tunnely thing back.
Oh, Lincoln thanks
San
you too.
Francisco, and I'm gonna go to San Francisco to Denver.
Goodbye, coins.
That goes this way.
That goes
Coins
away.
go away. New York goes away.
New route coming out.
This one is Boston.
Ooh. Hold on, before you turn it, come on, Chicago.
Oh, you just had to
See
say
a lot.
that.
Yeah, that's where
Chicago's
Lincoln
on there.
is. I want to just,
That is Orlando.
Or Lando.
or
That is
Cheyenne.
Cheyenne.
1, 2. I'm done with Denver.
Hey, they've only ever said nice things about
I lived there a long time. Okay.
you. All right. 1, 2, building that. End of turn.
All right. I need to get to somewhere else. Okay, whatever. I'm moving. 1. I got knocked. And 2.
Okay. Well, I don't know what to do now.
You are in
Denver.
Denver.
Cheyenne's close, but it's
Mm-hmm.
to Orlando, which is a long trip.
Yeah.
You got an empty space for it. The question is, would you think you headed back that way?
I don't know. That's the problem. There's not really a ton of great stuff here. Pocatello to Jacksonville.
Memphis to Duluth. Well, I guess you're away from that now. You want stuff on this side of the country, right? It's a ways away, and you'd have to build to sort
You know
of
what?
get
I'll just
there.
do these 2, so that I have maybe something else will come up.
Thinking time.
Well, I mean, there's nothing I really want here.
I'm going to build that. And for this, my last track, before I have to buy stuff. All right. Oh, that's such a bad place.
And
All
a
right.
bunch of those tickets have already come out.
I'll just go down to Houston.
That's the thing I've been paying attention to now.
I'll just go down to Houston.
I keep
That's
reading
smart.
them out, but
I'm paying no attention to
yeah,
that.
here we go. Pocatello. And I pick it up and get the 2 coins this
Oh.
time.
Yep. Even if you never
Pocatello
deliver
to
that route,
Jackson.
you have 6 points.
So Washington goes, and
No, not yet. You got one more movement.
that's because I'm just going right
There
back
you
to
go.
Salt Lake.
Yep.
Coming something good.
Blue, San Diego,
Sam? Diego?
and Portland, Kansas City.
Kansas City to Portland.
Have I been to Washington?
You should rearrange your cards by color now,
Right.
because
just to
it's,
see
then
what
it's
we've got.
easy to see what colors you're missing. Or
Right.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
What cities you're missing in
Yeah.
each color.
Yeah.
I'll do that. But I might just go. And build. Yeah, I actually meant to build that one and not the other one
Ah.
that one time. but doesn't matter. Your hammer's still there, Dave.
Oh, I finished it last round.
Your turn, Dave.
Well, here's the deal. I've been to Kansas City already. And Portland would cost me a coin regardless, because even if I don't spend it to Nikki, I have to build. So actually, I don't actually think I want that.
You know what? Let me just take this one back.
Sure.
Because I need to get to Seattle.
Okay. Then build to Seattle right now.
I mean, I guess so.
Yeah, do it. At the very least, you might get a coin out of
Yeah.
us.
Although I may end up building that anyway. I don't know.
Yep.
But nobody's connected to Seattle. At least this gets us there.
Okay.
Is that a finish? Oh, yeah. It looked like a tunnel.
Okay, 1, 2. I don't think I'm picking it up. Let me just look really quick. Nope. Done.
All right. So I go here to deliver to Denver. So this is finished.
Yep.
Then there's
Moving
no
on.
Denver out there. So then
Moving on to Omaha.
I'm not sure if I'm going to Omaha or...
Well, you're trying to get to Jacksonville, right?
All right, but you know, that's a
Cheyenne to
long...
Orlando.
Yeah,
I mean,
see?
you'd be doing
Oh my
that.
God, Cheyenne,
Yeah.
Orlando is beautiful.
Because that's what I was trying to do. So that was a move 1 and delivered, and then
You gotta pay him.
Dave.
Yeah.
Here you go. And I get Cheyenne to Orlando. Yeah, that's right. And then that goes.
Have I been to Boston? Oops.
In the springtime?
Oops.
Yeah. There we go.
Come on, good route for Lincoln.
Albuquerque.
Albuquerque. Of course, it's not word.
Fargo.
Okay.
Fargo's by itself.
El Paso.
El Paso. I'm trying not to run out of money, but I will be running out of money.
Okay. Can you do Atlanta, Memphis, and go back? Or
I mean, I've already been to
both of them?
at least one of them.
Okay.
I've been to Memphis.
Okay.
I mean, it's not horrible. I could probably go do that.
Houston and Knoxville? I mean, 1 coin can build you this.
Yeah, does it give me anything though? I mean, I gotta get there.
Houston and Knoxville.
What's this route?
Well, if I go this way, pay you, I'm sort of there.
That's true.
I'll spend a coin to buy 5 tracks. And I guess I'm just going to build here.
Okay.
Have we seen New Orleans?
I think once.
It's always been the discarded of the 3, right?
New Orleans, El Paso.
Well,
Once.
We've only been through deck 1. I mean,
Yeah, I know.
so yes, I guess it has not come out yet, if that's what you mean. I'm also going to spend a coin for 5 track. 1, 2, 3. Can you do that for me, those 2 right there?
Mhm.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm finishing this one finally. But then I'm building here.
Thank you for reminding me that my hammer needs to be there.
Please, hammer. Don't hurt him. And I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
Nice.
So if we run out of these pieces, do we have to withdraw them from another location?
No, actually, and I maybe misspoke earlier because I think I said you couldn't build, but that was wrong. If you run out of these ownership, you're not limited by them. So you just will pull another player color out of the out of the box.
Okay.
I still have a few left.
That is something that definitely comes up in the 2-player game,
Oh,
Okay, yeah,
all
as you
there's
right.
a
might,
lot more. Yeah,
as
a
you
lot
might
more building.
suspect. I'm I'll move twice. 1 and 2. Done.
Yeah, hey, it's going to be crowded.
Hi,
For
Denver.
about a second.
Hi, Denver.
Oh, 1.
That's fun. Hey, we're all in Denver.
And now we're not. 2. Oklahoma, Oklahoma.
Okay. I'm going to go here, pay Dave a coin. That is now a free ride. Ha ha. No. And then, did I do 2? No, I only moved 1.
You have it.
And there's my second one.
Yep.
Because we were joking about Denver.
Yep. Okay, I've already forgotten. Where's the Fargo one again?
Oh, there it is. To Albuquerque. Fargo.
Oh, so I can't pick it up in Albuquerque or Houston. That's fine. All right, I am going 1, 2. Ugh.
You gotta pay.
I'm not paying you. I'm going 1, 2.
Okay.
There you go.
Are you going to San Diego still? Or Phoenix?
No, I'm just delivering this Phoenix.
Okay.
But I think I had this. In my mind, I was picking up an Albuquerque like a bonehead. You know what? I've done this all wrong.
Okay.
I should have gone to Fargo first and then gone to both Phoenix and whatever. But
Well, I feel like you've placed your track well because everybody's paying you all the time.
well,
So
But
there's
No,
that.
you've been getting paid.
you've been
too,
getting
Nikki.
paid for me, and partly because the routes have not come up yet for Lincoln. But I guarantee you, Lincoln will be getting money in the last chunk of the game because we will eventually have to move to this side of the board.
Yes, I'm already
Yep.
planning that. So
Oh,
that,
that
was
was
your
terrible.
turn,
Your turn,
correct?
Nikki.
That
sir?
was my ridiculously bad turn.
Here,
Wow. Take that off.
here.
Is that 1 move or 2?
Oh, that was only 1.
Yep.
Sorry.
You get 1 more.
For free.
It's a free ride.
Okay, I'm going to go 1, 2.
Yep. All right. Phoenix. Done. There is no something. There's no anything to San Diego to anything.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking to go back.
There,
Done.
No,
Done.
it's Portland.
I'm done.
It said it was at the end of the run.
Yeah.
Yep. My mistake.
I will place 1, 2.
Okay.
That's your turn.
And then I'm going to go to Houston, take these 2,
Yep.
and head back to New Orleans.
Here.
I'm going to Knoxville.
We've got St. Louis.
Something to St. Louis. Come on, something.
That something is Richmond.
Yeesh. All right, come on, something to Richmond.
New Orleans.
Hey.
You were asking about New Orleans, and there it is.
Can I pick that up at the beginning of my turn? on
You
the next
can.
turn?
Not only can you, but I can't get to it to take it from you. So, oh, this is all bad. I'm gonna just. All right. Is there anything in Salt Lake City up there? No, right?
Salt Lake City.
Nope.
No, Spokane and
All right.
Portland.
1, 2.
Right, because Salt Lake City is part of that same color, yeah.
Yep. Pocatello to San Diego. No, Portland to San Diego.
That's Portland, San Diego, Spokane
Thank
to
you.
Minneapolis. This one's still here, Seattle to Washington.
Yep.
All right, I'm low on the thing. I only have 1 coin, so I get track for free.
If you want to just take the whole turn. I did that earlier this game.
I have to.
He was nervous about the coins.
I was nervous about the coins, and as it turns out, I shouldn't have been. But you never know because you don't know what routes are going to come up.
Now,
That's your whole turn.
that's my whole turn.
Okay, well, I'm picking up New Orleans to Richmond.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
And
St.
then
Louis goes
I'm going to move 2. Need to go to Knoxville, right?
Yep.
1, 2.
All right, new routes.
We've got Sacramento,
Okay, come on, something for me.
Savannah,
Good Lord, put 2
Oof.
coins on that.
yeah, and Seattle.
Ugh.
Another Seattle.
Wow, put 2 coins on that.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I mean, if I could get there for a coin.
Can I
even.
just kick my passengers off and take one
No,
of these
no,
routes for
no.
the money?
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna go 1, 2, and pick up Kansas City to Portland.
Here you go.
Thank you.
All right, we've got Phoenix
Something to Phoenix. Oh, I was just there.
to Detroit.
No, Detroit to Phoenix.
Wow.
Well, okay.
Yep. Ugh.
Or
Omaha,
Omaha to
Detroit.
Detroit.
That's not bad.
Yo Mama to Detroit.
All right.
Wow. That's not bad at all.
I have 4 track left.
You're going to finish this?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's that one complete.
Where are you going to build next?
I don't know.
Might as well build somewhere.
I am. I mean, I have the tracks. So let's go to Duluth
there?
or Fargo. Yeah. All right.
Duluth or Fargo. They're
Fargo.
both good. Sure. That's at least in the mix.
Sort of.
And clearly my route there is not finished yet.
Okay.
And might never be at this point.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to Knoxville. Drop these folks off.
Okay.
And then come back here, and then it's your turn.
You know, I was just thinking if this were online, like all these cards would just light up for me on the board, right? There's no Omaha or Cheyenne up there, correct?
I thought there was.
The Omaha's
There's an
here.
Omaha
Omaha to
to
Detroit.
Okay, but if I pick that up, then I can't get the West Coasty ones, right?
Okay.
If I'm going to Spokane, for example, or Seattle. All right, I'll pick it up.
Omaha to Detroit.
Let me just look. Nope, I've been to both of them. Keep it.
Okay, keep it.
1, 2, done. End of turn.
All right.
Not worth the 4 points.
So then we'll just do Duluth.
Okay.
She's got one more build if she wants.
Okay. And I'll do that.
Yep. You might as well corner the market on Duluth. And just
Hammer.
hope it comes up in a friendly way.
Okay, I'm going to go to Atlanta. Pick up Atlanta to Memphis.
Nice.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go to Richmond and drop those folks off.
Nice.
And it's your turn, Dave.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yep. Oh, that's right.
This is Miami.
Miami.
Barstow.
Let's put 2 coins on that.
Oh, yeah. And Philadelphia.
Let's put 2 coins on that.
Nice.
All right. I am going to go 1, 2. You get a coin for me next turn, Nikki P.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
All right. All right, I'm just going to finish this.
Okay.
I want my hammer back.
Okay.
And you're not going
Done.
to spend your coin for more track, right?
No.
All right, I like it.
Okay.
Lincoln's going to build track. All right. Take that coin.
Oh, thank you, sir.
May it serve you well.
This goes away.
Okay.
I am going to Portland. Hello, people in Portland. Welcome.
Portland people.
And then I am going to Seattle. Here you go, Lincoln. Here's a coin for you.
Wow. Thank you.
And I'll take 2 because I'm going to Seattle to Savannah.
Nice.
All the way across the country.
This goes away.
And I don't fill in just yet because by the rules, I could also pick up the Seattle to Washington.
Because you're in that city.
Because I'm in that city and I
Okay.
have room,
All right.
but I don't know that I want it because... nope, I'm not going to. So, I'm
So
done.
here we go.
Yep.
I think we're about at the end of the 2s, by the way.
Nice.
So we've got Banger. Starting from
Oh,
Birmingham.
From Birmingham to Bangor.
Or starting
That's
from
a country song if ever there was one.
Salt Lake City.
Ooh, Salt
And
Lake
that is
City.
the end of the 2s.
Okay, so when the first 3 comes out, we will be able to flip our train over to the faster train.
Faster train. Okay.
I was just going to take those tickets to get 2 coins to go pay Nikki coins. I was going to go from Savannah to Portland.
that
Or
makes
whatever
sense.
it was, Savannah to Sacramento.
Sure, that makes sense.
Okay. So Lincoln, I'm taking your route
To Memphis.
to Memphis. So
Can you
there's
get
a
this back?
coin.
Cool.
You don't have to pull another color out of the bag.
And then I'm taking your route to New Orleans.
Okay.
Look at that.
Well, what am I going to do?
You're
Yeah.
going to pay Lincoln. It's about time someone paid Lincoln.
Well, Nikki paid me.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've paid me. Have you paid me?
Yes, I just paid you to Seattle.
Oh, that's right. That's right. The one thing I built just to get to Seattle.
It was smart.
It needed to be there, though.
You would have got a coin earlier for me. You were being very nice if you had just built this
Right.
when
well,
it was up.
I wanted to build this,
Right,
and I wasn't thinking of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I saw you were happy, then you built that
right.
because I did something else.
You wanted this route.
I do, but I wanted this route.
Right.
I think
Oh, I see.
that's what it was. I meant to go someplace else, but it's not a big deal. Well, I built all that stuff for no reason, so 1, 2, Philadelphia to Barstow.
Yep. If nothing else, get your coins.
All right, here's the 3s.
Yep.
So we can turn this
Yeah,
over.
you're
Yep.
going faster now.
You'll note we still only have 2 construction points, but we can now move 3 cities at a time.
All right, Philly.
Cheesesteak.
That sounds very good.
Birmingham.
Birmingham.
Oh my God. Birmingham to Bangor and Birmingham to Philly. Yipes.
Yeah. And Houston.
We have a route.
And I need to turn this. Okay.
All right. Spokane to Minneapolis, right? Let me just check, see if I've been to Minneapolis. All right, I have not. 1, 2, 3, and I will pick up Spokane to Minneapolis. Done.
Buffalo. Pittsburgh.
We're not going to Pittsburgh, Nikki B.
St. Louis.
St. Louis to Pittsburgh. Oh, no room.
New Orleans.
Oh, there's New Orleans. You're right there.
I am right there, but don't have an empty train car yet.
But you will once you get to Jacksonville.
I will. So, it's me, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I moved to Jackson.
Okay.
I deliver these guys. They waited a long time. That's 1 move, and I don't have the
You have 2
coins
more.
to pay you.
Well, go back to New Orleans.
Yeah,
Maybe.
and pick it up.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's what I would do.
Boom.
2.
That's
New Orleans to St. Louis.
Oops, New Orleans to St. Louis.
Yeah, and just head up to St. Louis.
I have 1 more move, right?
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
okay. There we go.
Cool. Fill that one.
Here we go. And we've got Minneapolis, Savannah,
Savannah to Minneapolis.
Cheyenne. I already have a St. Louis, but I don't have a Memphis, so I guess that's okay.
My turn?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, here's the good news. No one can get to Minneapolis without paying you a coin. You have
Okay.
all 4 routes in there. And that's where I'm headed.
That probably means people just aren't gonna.
No, look,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
currently headed there. I mean, I need to give you a coin so you can give it back to me.
Right. Well, I will be because,
Where are you headed right now, Link?
I'm not sure.
Well,
I'm gonna go to Memphis, but
Okay.
it's not super close. 1, 2, 3.
All right, I'm just gonna go 1, 2, 3, done.
delivering to St. Louis. So that's oops. Destroying track as I go.
There's 1. Deliver.
Now I'm in St. Louis. I already have 2 St. Louis's, so I don't really want to do that.
Yep.
So is there a Kansas City? No. Is there?
Chicago. I'll tell you what's around you. Chicago, Cincinnati, Knoxville, Omaha, Oklahoma City. Those Birmingham ones, if you want to go north,
What's
but that's
Omaha to
ugly.
Detroit? Omaha. Where's Omaha?
Omaha?
No money.
Yep.
You can go the long way around.
You've gone 1. You can go
To
1, 2,
Detroit.
3. Is there a mini app? There's a mini. Oh no, it's
That's
a
the
deliver.
end.
The end.
End of the route.
Omaha to Detroit? Is it too expensive for her?
She doesn't have a coin to even get there.
I could go the
She
long
goes to
way
Omaha.
around.
Yeah.
Like
Then comes back
this.
to Detroit.
Yeah.
She can get there for free.
Yeah.
So that was only one move.
Oh, no, it's
so if
Dave's
I go,
routes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So I go
Or yours.
2.
Oh, okay. Yep. Well, your fastest free route to Omaha is 2-3, right? Because then you're 1-2-3 on your next turn.
3.
All right, she's got a plan.
Maybe. It's probably not going to work out, but
Okay.
we'll pretend it might.
Yep.
1, 2,
Nope.
deliver, drop them off, whatever.
I have to assume
And
going
then-
back to Birmingham.
Is there anything over there?
By the way, you moved through Birmingham with an.
Oh, yeah, I should
with-
get that.
It was empty when you were there. So before you moved to Memphis,
Yeah,
do you
I
want
wanna
to
take
pick
the
up?
Birmingham to Bangor. I think that's the one I want.
Do you
Or
want
no,
Birmingham to Philadelphia?
Philadelphia? Yeah, it's easier.
The
Yeah.
question is, do you want them both?
I was going to Houston.
Okay, so
if I got
let's
a
assume,
coin,
for sake of argument, you picked that up on the way to Memphis.
Yeah.
So now you have one more move.
Oh, but wait, I couldn't take it, Dave. I had to get to Memphis to have room. So.
Oh, because your
yeah,
other coach
yeah,
is
yeah.
full. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, you're right.
Was
So
this way.
so you have
I dropped that off.
right.
Let me just see here. Oklahoma City to Seattle, maybe.
Well, you have one more move, so
I know.
you can move
I have
back
at
to
least one
Birmingham
more.
if you
I
want.
have at least one more. Wasn't I in Atlanta? Oh no, it's 2. Yeah, I did
You're in
2.
Memphis.
Yeah.
Oh, you're headed west, right? Oh, you're
For
headed
Barstow.
to Barstow.
I mean,
see.
I'm gonna probably build there
Got
maybe
it.
next time or something.
So Oklahoma City.
Yeah, I'll just go to Oklahoma City and stop. So, I think I'm gonna maybe. I don't have to think about that.
Is that Oklahoma City to
yeah,
Seattle?
Seattle. Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, those are probably new to you, right?
I haven't been on the West Coast really.
It would take a lot of turns if you wanted to build, so you wouldn't have to pay, right? That's the problem.
I know. I don't think we can. It's going to start moving fast.
Yeah.
I will. No Albuquerque sources. There's a Houston, because we have a problem. I could go down to Houston. What's Houston to Birmingham, right?
Yeah,
Do I
that
have
was
Houston?
the one I was.
Oh, you want that one.
It's
You're
fine.
there. No,
I
you're
can't-
there.
Lincoln, I can't until I get a
Right.
coin.
Right.
So just do it.
So you would rewind. You would go to here.
Yeah.
On your last move instead,
Yep.
right?
Okay.
Okay.
And you pick up.
Nothing.
Nothing.
He's just waiting to go to.
There's no New Orleans. If you pick it up before me, then do it.
Well, I won't. I need to be. Paid.
Wait a minute. 1, 2. Hey,
Yeah.
here's a coin.
Yeah. Just do it.
Well,
Doesn't
then I
matter.
might change my route and finish Orlando.
Right.
do that too. Whatever.
Can I have? Oh, there's nothing in Minneapolis to anything.
No, it's
But I
It's
deliver
an
this.
end.
And then I'm going back to Omaha. Did that Omaha route still stick
to
around?
Detroit.
I'll take it.
Omaha to Detroit.
I'll take it. Done.
Phoenix goes away. Ready?
Yeah, let's move this game.
This is going to be Albuquerque. Billings.
Oh,
And Memphis. Again, Memphis. What's with the Memphis?
ooh, Memphis to Billings. That's pretty good.
Where's Billings?
It's up here.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's Dave country, but it's
Okay, so if I go this direction,
You can get to Orlando now.
yeah. Okay, so I go on my own track. 1,
yeah.
2, pay you a coin, drop off these guys, and there's nothing in Orlando to pick up right
Nope.
now.
There is in
so,
Savannah though, but not Jacksonville.
So 3 come back.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was thinking of Houston to Birmingham. Let's just do it. 1, Houston to Birmingham. 2,
Yep.
3.
Nice. Do you have another? No.
Your turn, Dave.
New route.
We are gonna go to end in Knoxville.
Barstow.
from-
Hey, there's your Barstow.
Coming from
Yeah, Barstow.
Barstow.
That's good if you can get back to Knoxville, right?
Or
Yeah.
coming from Duluth.
Ugh. Okay. I guess I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. Done.
If I go in there, which I can't do anyway. Lincoln used his own track for that.
Oklahoma to Seattle is doable for you. Oh no, it isn't. How do you get in? Oh yeah, you can go. You can come up this way and go all the way up to Seattle.
So I go 1, 2, 3. Pick up Oklahoma to Seattle.
Wish you could take those coins.
I know, me too.
Yeah, me too. I wish you could take
There's
those
that.
coins.
And load it up. Oh, I have a question.
Yep.
Oh no. If an Oklahoma comes up right now when I refill it,
You
could
may-
I take it?
On your next turn at the beginning.
Only
you
the
leave, yeah,
next turn, okay.
Because this is technically the end of your turn.
end of the
Oh,
turn.
you hope?
It'd be great if it was
1.
exactly the same.
Ooh, what's that?
To Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
Oh, it's too far away.
And Buffalo. So starting in Buffalo, Cincinnati
Cincinnati,
to
Seattle.
Seattle.
Oof.
Okay, me, right?
Yeah,
Birmingham. Drop that off
nice.
to, wait, let's see, Birmingham. There's
Do you
stuff
want-
in Birmingham, yeah.
But it's Birmingham to Bangor. I don't
know about that one. Memphis to Billings. I can do that one. I'm going to go to back and pick up Memphis to Billings. I think that's a good one.
Okay, one more move.
I did too.
I think that was 2, wasn't
Oh
it?
yeah, I went to Birmingham and then back. Yeah. We'll go.
Honestly, I can't remember now, but I feel like you went 1, 2. Oh, wait. Shoot.
I was in Memphis. I had to go to Birmingham.
Got
and
it.
I came back.
Yes.
I did 1, 2. Let's just do it. 3.
All right. 1, drop off in Detroit.
Oh wait, we need to do
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Here we go.
I'm still in Cincinnati for purposes of...
We start
But I
or
can't-
end in Orlando.
Ooh.
Coming from Washington.
All right.
Or Omaha to Washington.
Okay. Here's 1 to Detroit. What's the Buffalo to? Buffalo to what?
Here is Cincinnati. Buffalo to Cincinnati.
to Cincinnati.
Or Cincinnati to Seattle.
Nope. Those don't work for me.
Okay.
But the one that just showed up was...
This was Orlando. So
Thank
it was
you.
Washington to Orlando or
Okay, so I
Omaha to
have
Washington.
1. Okay. All right, Lincoln. 2, 3. Here's a coin.
Cool.
End of turn.
All right, I am cruising this
For
way
bruising?
for free. I'm free riding it. 1, 2. Is there anything in Omaha? Omaha to Washington. Can I play that silly game?
I'm going to Washington right now,
Okay,
so it won't cost you coins.
right, I'll take it. Omaha to Washington. That was only 2 moves.
Yep.
So then I will end up in Denver here.
Okay.
That's 3, and then we fill this here. This is Oklahoma, or yeah,
Ends in Oklahoma City. More importantly...
Los Angeles.
Oh.
Or San Diego
Oh.
to Los Angeles.
Hey, Nikki doesn't need that.
No, I sure don't.
But that's a quick 10 points for either of us. Ooh, he's going to build
Well, I want to get to Barstow.
without paying people.
I don't mind. It's just look how expensive it is to get around there.
Oh my God, you're right.
Hey, man. Cornered the market, and it's not paying off for me, so.
Well, I'll be over there. I'm going to be paying you. I just can't afford to pay you that much.
While you do that, here's another coin. Can I have the Washington to wherever thing up there? Oh no. Yeah. Where's the Washington? Wait, did it just go away?
Yes.
Oh, give me that coin back. Gosh darn it.
I took
You took it. Yo, you took the other part of it.
Omaha to Washington.
Oh, Nikki.
Yes.
I'm watching you going, good move, thinking, what about, Lincoln, I need one of your markers back. Well, that was just a complete waste of my time. Oh, you are.
Sorry.
No, that was great, and I'm dumb. You know what, Lincoln? I will pay you the coin. It's not worth the time and effort for me to...
Go the other direction?
Yeah. I'm going to spend... Go to Savannah. That's 1. And then...
You're in Savannah, eh? Here's
Yeah.
Savannah.
So do I want to go to Savannah to Minneapolis? 2 places I've already been for 4 points.
Oh,
That doesn't seem worth it.
all right.
All right, there's 1. Richmond, Cincinnati. Oh, Buffalo to
There's-
Cincinnati.
where's
No,
Knoxville?
Knoxville. Birmingham.
Yeah, the only brown one is Savannah right now.
Okay. 1,
So your next
2.
bet is
Is there an Atlanta
Reds.
anywhere? No, right?
No.
Is there a Knoxville anywhere?
Yes.
All right.
You didn't want it though because it's an end.
All right,
you
I'm
have
done.
to start
Done.
in Barstow.
That's my turn. 1, 2, 3.
You have to start in Barstow.
If we were through the deck right now, I might actually just finish.
Right.
Here we go.
Yep.
Too many turns.
1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Okay. One, 2.
Yeah, I knew that's what you're gonna do. And then it was gonna be my turn next.
You're gonna have to pay Nikki 2 coins for sure.
I'm gonna build here.
I'm the budget line.
And
I don't have a
here.
lot of money, so.
No, you're gonna get mine.
End of turn. Go.
And go. All right, so here's my 1 to deliver Seattle.
What's this?
Oh, hey, what is that? I just
Those
put,
are the ones you built.
literally last turn. It's been so long
What's
since
this?
I built
Oh, so they
track.
cleared it, yeah.
It's been so long since I built
Need
track.
the hammer there.
I Oh no. Hang on. Let me just build these. That would be my
Alright.
turn instead. Oh, that stays
Wrong
there.
thing.
Wrong
Yeah.
thing. God darn it.
All right.
Dave, I hope that you didn't build any other stuff.
I didn't.
No.
That was the first time.
All right, so I delivered. I have 2 more moves.
Gosh
So
darn it. Yep.
is there...
God, that's funny.
Seattle is the end of that one.
That is funny.
Salt Lake City to
I know.
Birmingham.
I was looking if there was a Portland or something that I
It's
could
not.
do.
You can see there's just 2, unfortunately.
Yeah.
This game.
Yep. Dang, I already have Salt Lake City though. That's the other problem. I got a lot of doubles. So I'm probably not doing this very well.
I don't know.
So then I'm going, that was 1, 2, 3. Done.
Okay. 1. Can I build a 1? Yeah, let's just do it over here so I don't have to fiddle with anything.
Yeah, do that one. 1, 2, 3. Is that Omaha thing still there? No, right?
No.
All right, done. Go. End of turn.
Okay. I will go. Oh, do I want to take that one?
I'm still laughing at the track. Oh my gosh.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. And I will take
Cheyenne to
Cheyenne to Savannah.
Okay, excellent. Put something exciting out there.
Okay, I'll try.
Come on, something exciting.
Phoenix.
Ends in Phoenix.
Is that exciting right there?
Yes, because I'm built into Phoenix.
Boston. San Francisco.
Oh, well, there you go. I mean, that's a big giant route. Potentially worth something. Wow.
Okay.
That could be a Lincoln route.
1, 2.
Deliver to Barstow. You want to pick up that San Francisco?
This one?
I'm not in San Francisco.
No, but it doesn't matter. You can just get there for free.
San Francisco to Boston. Sure.
And get 2 coins out of it.
Well, so now we're nearing the end of the game. So this is one of the things I want to say. Even if he doesn't deliver that route, it just was worth 6 points in coins.
And coins. Yeah.
So let's say he finishes, let's say he decides to finish with an unfinished route. You only lose 1 coin for that.
Wait. I don't need Boston. It's 5 points. I don't want that one.
Okay.
What was the other one?
Phoenix.
It was
Phoenix.
San Francisco to
Phoenix.
Boston. I know. I'm doing this part here. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go here. Pay
2
Nikki a
coins.
coin.
2 coins.
Yep.
No, I got him. I got them because
Oh,
we
Link,
took
because
them.
he took him, yeah. Sorry, Lincoln, I didn't
That's
mean to-
okay. I want cities I don't have.
Yeah,
if
yeah,
I
yeah.
take Los Angeles, San Diego, that's 10
Oh,
points.
that's right. They're both
Yeah.
you don't have. You're absolutely right.
Thank you.
And yet, you're going to spend 6 to get those 10, right?
It's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I may still go get it. I
Yeah.
have to clear out stuff to do it.
All right. 1, 2, 3. I will finally take Fargo to Albuquerque. Something I meant to take. I can't
Ages
tell you
ago?
how many turns ago. Yeah.
Okay. Was that your 3 moves
Yes.
too?
That's my whole turn.
Oh. Huh. Fort Worth.
No.
Yep. Chicago.
Oh, Chicago. I've been there so many times.
Yeah, me too.
Denver.
Denver.
I've been to Denver too.
Okay, my turn. I am here. I am.
You are
Can't
here.
pick anything up yet.
Says the map.
I have to deliver something. So, 1, 2. Did I go 3 that way? No, that isn't connected. 3. That's my turn.
Okay. 1 to Nikki,
Thank you.
to San Diego.
Yeah.
I'm picking up the San Diego to Los Angeles.
Sure.
Gonna go to Los Angeles, deliver that.
Yep.
2,
Okay.
and then 3.
All right. New route.
Is there a Barstow? There's a Barstow to Knoxville.
Well,
Mm.
that's
and you
true.
have a space.
You don't have to decide now, though. You can do it at the beginning of your
Sure,
next turn.
sure.
Okay.
Better to see the new route, just in case.
Okay. Portland. Miami. Oof.
Wow. That's a
That's-
double coiner there.
That's a long one. El Paso.
Okay.
Dave.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Denver to Chicago, please.
This is burning the tracks.
Thank you, done. Pocatello.
Pocatello.
Or Pocatello, sorry, my bad. Oh,
Sacramento.
oh no. Yep.
No,
No.
not quite.
Oh,
And Bangor.
that's 2 coins. Here you go.
Yeah, you go. And I'm still just moving because I'm full. So I'm over here. Washington. 1, 2.
3. 3.
I know.
Oof, 3
Or
is cheaper.
1,
Yep.
2. Well, but either way.
Well, no. Not either way. This is free.
Well, yeah. Yes. Okay. 1, 2.
I would think 3, right? And then on your
That's
next
a
turn.
lot to go up.
And then your next turn, 1, 2, 3.
Well,
And then
here's the
here.
thing. I also have to go to Savannah, so
That's what I'm saying.
trying to work it
it's
in.
right here.
All right, here we go. So this is right? Did I already move one?
Nope.
Okay.
You were just doing it with your finger.
1, 2, 3.
I think that's your cheapest way.
I think so too.
Okay.
Okay. 1.
Now he's going to do it.
Yeah.
Well, it's another city I haven't been to.
Right.
Sure.
But it's also the 2 coins you just gave Nikki. You just got them back.
Right. And then 3.
Yep.
And now it's your turn.
I thought that was only one.
Oh, that's 1, yeah. There we
Yeah.
go.
Albuquerque.
Nope.
There wasn't
I
an
took it.
Albuquerque. Oh, okay. Here we go. Fargo.
Oh, it's just there.
Well, you know. Salt Lake City. And Richmond.
Okay. 1. Goodbye. This. And then. Oh, 2, 3. Done.
All right. 1,
Yep.
2.
Thank you. Richmond, whatever.
Well, I have Salt Lake like twice,
Yep.
but it is Richmond.
Well, but look at your route.
I'll
before
just
you-
wait, I think. So I'd get
Yeah.
what it would be 2 points for that one and 5 points for that one, right?
Actually, that should have 2 coins on it.
Oh, there you go. Well, that makes it more interesting. So
I don't know how we forgot that. My
I
bad.
will pick that up because I want the coins.
Yep.
So that is being picked up in Richmond and going
Yep.
to Salt Lake.
All right, Lincoln. Oh wait, new
Yeah.
route. New
Let's
route.
see what we got here.
Give Lincoln a new exciting route.
Lincoln, New York.
No, Lincoln, Nebraska.
Huh. Jacksonville
Ooh.
and Detroit.
Oh, it's too bad you picked that up, that Richmond, in a weird way.
Yeah.
Although New York is so expensive. In
Yep.
real life, too.
Yep. Okay.
We're pretty low, by the way,
Yep.
Yep.
just so you know.
1, 2, 3. Coin for you. Billings is done.
Billings. This Billings is clean. Oh my
And now
God.
it's your turn.
Look at your deck, man.
I know.
That's
he's
exciting.
Got a lot.
All right, where's Chicago? I'm
It's a
going
lot
to-
of repeats.
One. You know what? Here.
I think your deck is as tall as
I'm giving
mine.
you your coin back. Because you just gave me one. You inspire me to just instantly go to Chicago and be done with it. So that's one. But now what do I do? Is there a Duluth to somewhere? No.
No.
All right.
Yeah, there is Duluth to Barstow.
Oh, here. No.
Duluth to Barstow.
Detroit. Duluth. Sorry.
Okay.
Right in front of me.
I was thinking about it too. I was like, well,
I know I've been to Barstow. Have I not been to Barstow? Didn't I build? Oh no, I didn't build into
No,
Barstow.
you thought about it, I think, early on.
Lincoln did.
Yeah, because I thought about it. I'm like, I've got too much there. I need to spread out. So I didn't do it.
Picking that up. Nikki, here's a coin.
Oh, thank you.
Duluth to
Give her Duluth to
Barstow and
Barstow.
back 3 to Chicago.
Okay. You're taking our thingies.
Oh,
There you go.
It probably doesn't
Thank you.
really matter.
Get
Here,
new
Lincoln.
tickets there, Nikki P. Yep.
Sure. A ticket. Spokane. And Kansas City. And last card,
okay.
Atlanta.
Atlanta, Kansas City, or Kansas City, Spokane. So, at this point in the game, if you take the move a train action, you may afterwards, you do that, decide to finish.
Oh.
If you decide to finish, then you are done with the game. If your coaches are completely empty, you will get a coin. Otherwise, you will get rid of all the things from your coach, and then you will get a coin every time it comes around to your turn.
Cool.
I did not say this at the beginning because I forgot. You are not allowed to collect a route and finish.
Oh,
Meaning
sure.
if you pick a route up, you must wait a full turn before
Sure.
you finish.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's to stop you from taking
coins.
taking 2 coins and then quitting. But you can take 2 coins and then quit your next turn.
Okay.
They are worth 6 points, whether you deliver the route or not, right?
All right.
So it's your turn, Nikki.
So I'm paying Lincoln a coin to go to Washington and
Okay.
finish that route.
All right.
Drop these passengers
Okay.
off. That's one move. And then, is there Buffalo? Nope. I was looking for yellow.
Yep.
I end up in Pittsburgh or something.
There's Detroit and there's Cincinnati. And there's
That was one, right?
and Buffalo, yeah.
Okay, 2, but then I can't get to Cincinnati because there's no track there.
That is well, you can do it this way. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Well, I was
Do you want
trying
that?
to work it.
Cincinnati to Seattle, do you want that?
Sure.
Do you?
It's pretty far.
I already have to go to Salt Lake.
Sure.
Okay. Have you been to Seattle?
Yes, once.
But Cincinnati is new, right?
Cincinnati should be new.
All right, I would
Let me
pick it
double
up.
check.
Pick it up.
Cincinnati is
Yep.
yellow. Let me look for yellow.
I think 7 points is worth it.
Yellow, yellow, yellow,
I don't
yellow.
think 4 points is worth it, but
Yes.
all right.
So Cincinnati to Seattle, these two.
Yep.
And nothing gets refilled. All right, Lincoln.
I've not been to Salt Lake City.
Oh. Are you actually thinking of finishing?
No, I mean, I'll go. I still have this I can do.
Okay.
It is San Francisco, which I haven't been to.
Okay.
I have 0 red, I think, or purple here. Yeah, I have 0 of those. I kept hoping to do those, but they got snatched.
Oh
which
wait,
is fine.
I can't even see where you are. Where are you on the board? Oh, got it. You are
Billings. Oklahoma.
okay. I am yellow. I am Groot. 1, 2, 3. End of turn.
All right. Where am I? Okay. I have to pay somebody. How was I? I have figured out how to get out of here, but without a ton of moves.
1,
Yeah, that
2,
was
3.
it. 1. Here's a coin.
You're gonna get it back when I go to Barstow.
Hold on. Where am I going?
You're going.
2, 3. 2, 3.
Wait, you were here, right?
Mm-hmm.
2, 3 is what you want. Here, right?
Okay.
2, 3.
Sure.
That's free because that's you.
Yeah.
And that's free, and this is free.
Okay.
Cool. Is it me again?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
Ooh, oh no, 1. Here you go, Lincoln. 1 for Lincoln. I meant Lincoln, not you. Sorry.
That's all right.
Delivering to Barstow, finishing, empty thing. I take a coin, take my train. These can all go away. Done.
Okay. Salt Lake. Okay. So here is 1, 2. Salt Lake delivered. And 3.
Okay. I'm done. I'm dropping out.
Okay, you get a coin for having your thing be empty. You can take your train off the board.
Yep.
It is my turn, so I get a coin, and it's Nikki's turn.
All right. And then I am 1, 2.
And delivering.
Delivered
and
and finished.
finishing. You get a coin because your train is empty,
Okay.
and that is the end of the game.
All right. Let me.
I like how at the very end, none of us were looking to see if anything was along the way.
I mean, I did a little tiny bit, but it wasn't. Nothing was great. So what's the?
So-
I mean, as I said, all of these would be wonderful
Sure.
for me, but they're not. They're kind of far away.
So here's the way to count. Here's an easy way to count your score. Separate your cards by when you separate them. For every double you have, like if you have 2 Fort Worths, put a coin on the double because that turns it into a 5,
Okay.
right? Because 2 plus 3 is
okay.
5. And then you can just go 5, 10, 15, 20
All right.
with whatever you have left.
Man, I went to Memphis a lot.
Yeah. There's usually, I feel like there's going to usually be 1 or 2 cities that you just go to all the time. What's crazy is I thought when I went to Barstow, I thought, oh, well, this will be, have I been to Barstow? I hadn't been to any of the blue ones.
That's what I was saying.
At all.
I knew. I was trying to get into. I built that Seattle route, and then somebody, grabbed it, which is no. It's how it works.
Yep.
I'm not bothered by it.
All right.
Gamegenic. Ingenious supplies.
What's weird
Wow,
is
I thought I
I
had
felt like I
more
went to more
blues.
places than I did.
I thought I had more blues. I didn't.
Right?
No, San Diego, San Francisco. Okay. So
So it's like this, 5, 10, right? 15,
15,
20,
20.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 15, 110, 115, 120, 125, 126, 127.
127. Okay.
127 for Nikki. I have 130.
I have 146.
Yeah.
Wow.
You were doing really well.
Well, the end was what I got paid at the end. I got a lot of money at the end.
But you also just had a lot of good deliveries early. You were doing really well.
But
I mean, I know you
repeated
felt
quite a
like you
few.
weren't
1,
getting
2,
coins.
3, 4,
Yeah.
5, 6, 7. I repeated 7. How many did you repeat, Dave?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow. Way more efficient than me.
1, 2, 3, 4, but fewer cards, right?
Right.
In other words, some of your repeats also probably got you a new card.
Oh yeah, almost always I was
Sure.
taking the other half of it would be the big one.
Make sure I did it right. 5, 10, 15,
Oh,
20,
I
25,
was
30,
messed
35,
up.
40. It's okay. 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Stop. 6 times 5 is 85, 90, 100, 110, 120, 125, 127.
Yep.
Oh, so close, Nikki P. If I just had to pay you one more coin, you would have beat me.
Really?
me double
Okay.
Yeah,
check.
because
Mine
I
too.
lose 3 and you gain 3. I'm sure yours is right. I actually thought you were in the 150s. You were doing really well.
Yeah, 146.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's neat. What do you think, Nikki P?
I enjoy this game.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. I like the making of routes and seeing if you can get them. And then there's the whole, how can I skirt around other people's routes, which is painful, by the way, when
Yes.
you're the person needing the money.
Right.
But that I found that I was also trying to do that, so I really couldn't complain.
Well, it's a double-edged sword. Starting by yourself means you're unencumbered,
Sure.
but it also means there's no one there to pay you yet.
Yet. I didn't run out of money until we were well into the game anyway, so I didn't feel like this hurt me very much.
Yeah.
Very much.
Right.
But I was able to kind of corner the market here. However, you managed to get around me in places.
A couple of times. I mean, Lincoln and I definitely paid
Yeah.
you for some West Coast
I would have
cities,
gone.
for
I
sure.
mean, I built up here to try to get up here, like to
Right.
get to Seattle because we need it. And you're like, somebody's going to need it if not you, right?
And look, you were, in my mind, I saw you as being sort of a head-ish anyway. I wasn't sure by how much, but you absolutely crush us even more if you just build this. If you take the correct full-blown gamer approach,
Right,
Which, by the way, I don't want to use the word mean because I don't think that is mean. That is the game.
It's only 3 points.
Right, but you saw what happened.
Right.
Sometimes it can stop us from taking that route because we don't have the coin, or we have one coin and we're
Right.
not sure to
I
spend
was
it.
definitely doing better than you guys for coins for a while,
Yeah.
and then
But you weren't for a long time. And
Yes.
no,
then-
that was after.
That was what
though.
was interesting.
When you started to bounce back,
Right.
I dropped down. But
Right.
it wasn't. It was money between you guys, and it wasn't me. That
Right.
was what was weird.
You can have that symbiotic relationship, right? I swear, Lincoln, it's just the nature of how these came up. I fully expected you and I to be trading coins for a while.
Well, I thought. I mean, it was definitely later that these kind of came out. I got a bunch of them. I did not want that Banger Main one.
This was interesting to me because at first I thought this might have been a mistake on your part because I thought no one's going to pay him for that route. But what you effectively did was you stopped us from
using those tickets.
From getting 5, 10, 15. You stopped us from getting maybe 20 points in cards over there because we just had no incentive to go there. And that worked in its own way, which was kind of
yeah.
cool.
How many green did you get? None. Nikki got
I
one.
had one green.
Oh, I would have gotten Washington, but Nikki took it.
Right.
Was it Washington?
It was Washington. It's my
I only got
green.
one green and one blue, Lincoln.
Well,
I
you
mean,
built yourself into Washington. I thought for
Yeah.
sure you would.
She did. That's her.
Oh, that is Nikki. That's right.
Yeah.
It is. I did it to I thought maybe more would go
Or maybe
on
this was
there.
you.
My plan.
Or no, that might have been me.
My absolute plan was to come over here and start paying you, but then obviously
Tickets weren't coming up for that.
That's
And they were
the-
the destination ones too, which they're 5 points if you can make it. but-
Well, that's the cool thing about a card game, right? Is you also need that random chance, because as hamstrung as you were by coinage,
Yeah.
right? If the cards just still came your way, you could still do it.
Yeah.
I mean, we had talked before. I'd only played this one other time. It was a 3-player game, and the third player in our game was out of coins early,
Yeah.
and had at least 3 turns where he could just do nothing. And he won the game by not quite your margin, but close to it. He won the game by 7 points better than the second place player. And that made me happy because it meant that you weren't out of the game if you were out of coins. But it was not fun having never played and not knowing. It was not fun sitting there watching him not be able to do anything. Kind of
Yeah.
the way you had to just build
Yeah.
But there's nothing wrong with building either, depending on when it happens.
I mean, is that how this person got more coins later in the game? Is because he could only sit there and build, so he had all these places to charge people?
Well, what happened was sort of what happened with you, which was Amanda, actually, from GameNight, was the other player in that game. Amanda and I eventually had to use one of his routes. He did something, because he could only build, he wasn't building for himself anymore. He was trying to build where he thought we would go.
Yeah.
So he was getting in our way to get a coin.
Sure.
And eventually he did get a coin.
That's what he has to do, though.
Yeah, I agree.
Right.
I agree. Now, you played this 4-player, 5-player?
We played it, we played it at Spiel when this came out.
Yeah.
We actually played it before it came out with Henning and his wife, Angelica, and we really liked it. Angelica killed us.
Yes, she
did. I think she was up here too, but she was...
Somehow,
I think we end up needing to go over there more so, I think. And, you know, I've been up here several times, but I don't want to be up here, to be truthful with you. It's been like this both times, I think, that I've been up here.
It's your side of the table. It's one of those things where, you know how sometimes you play a game and you tend to focus only on your area
we
of the
were
board?
picking what was beneficial. And I mean, when you didn't choose these, I was happy for you, because I thought it was bad, I guess, for Nikki. But because I felt it was too there's not enough down in here.
I was worried that,
when you picked over here, I think, was something that you picked.
Well, I wanted to be, ideally I wanted to be here, right? I thought it'd be cool if we all started somewhere else. I started here, but the reason that I
wanted 2 tickets close to each other.
But I also wanted to be near one of you.
Okay.
I didn't want to be so fully isolated that I couldn't...
Well, I think in the center it would be fantastic. I mean, like... having all of these routes here would be wonderful, like, because you need to do them.
Right, but the sooner you, like, for example, the sooner you and I connect over here, like the minute you connect to me here, you can now just ignore everything over here and just only build in the center and just hope to get, income. What's what I'm looking for? Like extortionist income. Like that wasn't quite the right word, but you know what I mean?
Right. Well, I played the original game.
Yeah.
So this came out in 2021. It was called Free Ride, and it was
and
Europe.
Was it map of?
I'm going to show it here in a minute, but I think they did a great job here. They got smitten with the art in the original one, and kind of forgot about the UI kind of aspect of it.
Yeah.
And a lot of people use dice to track the cities and stuff like that.
Yes.
Which I think is a good idea, but that's just more setup. And to me, this is way clearer. Like, I knew I had no blue. That was why I was like, I got to get to Barstow, then I got those 2, right? And then I got San Francisco. That was 20 points getting over to the other side of the board.
Yeah.
I really would have liked to have gotten here, but... and I hit every place else. I mean, I ended up going to Houston twice, which I didn't know, but I think that's it. Oh, no, in New Orleans. So I got to New Orleans as well.
When you were talking about you knew you had no blue, it also made it easier, like when I was here in red, I'd look around me and go, okay, look for yellow cards up here.
Yep.
And does that yellow card say Chicago? I mean, it helped me look faster for what potentially was around me.
Look, I could absolutely see someone tricking this out, right? You're gonna color print these little chits right here, right? Print a red chit that said Memphis, and when the card comes out, you can just put it on the board. And that way you can look at the board and at least know, you don't know where the routes are, but you can go, oh, there's a Memphis card over there.
Right.
Well,
then you don't have to even deal with dice,
I think they did a great job on this one. And I loved the game originally. I felt it's super tense. I love this.
Yes.
The 3 cards, because invariably, I had one, I told you, like, oh, I wanted that one.
Well, Nikki took my Washington.
But I was going to do that I thought, well, it'd be great, I can give Nikki some coins, and I need to get over there.
I love the friendly building rules.
Yeah.
I love that you can earn a coin off your route, but then it's free for everybody else.
Right.
That's, wow, so no colors at all.
Right.
Yeah.
But
so, it's a bunch of European cities that we don't necessarily know all of them, and it was a little hard, but the groups make this much, much clearer, and it makes me happy because this game is really good.
Look at the little boat things
neat.
instead of, but
the
then there's
ferries.
I will say this though,
tunnels.
this board looks, for lack of a better term, easier route-wise. Right?
Maybe. I felt it was hard. But the thing is I think this game deserves a lot of attention because it's truly... It's a little longer, I think, with... of course it is.
So with 3 players. So this is the other thing. I'd only played this... As I said, you'd played it with more players. My first play was 3 players. So I actually thought, oh, this is a good 3-player game in case we in case we can't find a fourth. But with 4 players, you start with fewer track, but you always still get 6 coins.
Okay.
So 6 coins is a given for the game. That's 6 more coins into the economy, and 1 more player building track. So the routes spread faster. You might have to pay more people, but there are 6 more coins in the economy. So I suspect the 4-player game is not as tight. Like the situation Nikki was in might happen less with 4, and with 5 players, I don't think you'd ever have to worry about coins because we probably each spent at least 3, maybe 4 coins to build track, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, 4 out of our 6, that's a lot.
I never took free track.
And if you don't pick these up, they don't come in. In a 5-player game, you start with fewer tracks, so you have to spend coins, but you could probably get away with spending 2 or 3 coins. 1 coin fewer maybe to build track. I don't know. As I said, I don't know. And the game would rocket along faster once deliveries happened. The 3-player game lags a little to me in the 3rd level, because at that point it's just delivery, but you get a faster train. So they clearly, Friedemann clearly knew that the game needed to speed up near the end.
Right. Which
is really smart on his part.
Right.
But you could house rule it if you wanted to. I mean,
I don't think it's necessary.
You could start with 7 coins in a 3-player game just to do that.
I know that he spreadsheets all this stuff and he calculates it. So I'm sure he has it mathematically solid.
Right.
And I love this hammer. When I first saw it, I thought, well, what? This is dumb. But how many? I mean, I might have screwed this up. We won't know until we watch this back. But I mean, we definitely screwed it up a couple of times, and I think caught ourselves in time. But there's a chance. There's a chance, Lincoln, that I maybe built somewhere where that was still there. But I'm pretty sure I didn't.
Yeah, right.
I'm pretty sure I didn't.
It's okay. We're friendly gamers.
We are.
Yeah.
And it's not a big deal. You corrected it as soon as you were able to. You know, you might have gotten 3 coins out of it.
No.
Right? Maybe. And anybody. I mean, I think I was pretty much on it after the one time I kind of screwed it up. But I mean, I think I caught myself where you caught me, and then from that point on, I was like, just trying to pay attention. Because I tried to do it one other time. I go, wait a second, I still have to build over there. And I love that. I love that you're restricted. You can't just build everywhere.
Right. And I like that you have to be in the place to pick it up.
Oh, that's great.
You can't reserve it ahead of time to say, this is mine.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very simple. It's very friendly. I mean, there are going to be obviously Ticket to Ride comparisons because it's a train game and it's sort of family level, but this is very different.
It's not rummy though, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's not, you don't have a hand of cards that you're trying to, it's different.
And also the route building, though it can be, for lack of a better term, aggressive, let's say, because you're trying to gain income, it's not, you can never cut somebody off, right? I can never stop you from going somewhere.
Sure.
You can stop yourself by not having enough money, but I can never technically stop you. We could have gone up the East Coast if we wanted to pay Lincoln a bunch of coins. And once we did that, then it would have been free to do it more.
Which is an interesting twist on the whole entire thing anyways, is you're only going to get paid for your route one time. Then it's going to be free for everybody. It's an interesting...
Free ride.
Free
That's
ride.
the name of the game. And that might also be more fun and cool in a 4 or 5 player game, right? Because a lot more routes
would open up.
Might become public routes by the time it becomes your... Yeah, in a 5 player game, 4 turns before your next turn, there might be all of a sudden public routes available for you.
You're right.
How many do we each have left that we didn't use?
1, 2,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Oh, 14. So
Is that right?
Well, here, you can...
Oh, yeah. How many do we have?
You start with 25.
Okay. I didn't necessarily
So
use
I have
it.
11 left, so 14.
I have 10 left.
So you have 15 on the board.
I have 10 left.
So you have 15 on the board.
Yeah,
that's actually pretty even, right? I mean, we all roughly got the same coins for those. It's just the timing of when they
come in,
when they transpired, when they
the
passed
lack
hands,
of the East Coast was weird, and I don't quite. I mean, it means that I can claim all of those, and Nikki got 1, right? So that's 20 points of stuff right there. that you guys don't get, and then it's over here where nobody really was.
Yeah.
But Nikki's got
I got a
5
lot
of those,
more
or 6
of
of
the
those, and Dave's
purple
got 3. I know.
and a lot more of the blues because I was there.
Yep.
In the game that we played, there was San Francisco somewhere over here route and like either a LA or a Sacramento somewhere over here route. And on her penultimate turn of the game, Amanda went here, picked it up, went here, picked the next one up, and then on her next turn she finished.
Dropped out.
Yeah. So she lost the coin because she had 2 routes not delivered.
Okay.
But she picked up 12 points.
Yeah.
Right.
And I thought, oh, that's really cool. Like, that's really neat. What was neat was that wasn't enough to beat the guy who ran out of money.
Yeah.
Was she
Interesting.
ahead of you?
She was behind me by 1
Okay.
point, so she needed those 12 points. She also was hamstrung for money in the middle, but it hurt her more than it hurt him because she got hamstrung in like dead set in the middle of phase 2, and he got hamstrung sort of near the end of phase 2, and somehow that pause allowed him to, by the time he had money and can do stuff, the phase 3 deck was out. And because all 45 cities were available to again, he just got some good routes. I mean, there's some luck involved regardless.
For sure. I mean, you got 2 in 1 turn almost or something like that very quickly, and I had 1 turn like that as well, I think. That was pretty amazing, you know.
But the double up scoring system is brilliant because the efficiency part of your gamer brain is like, oh, there's 2 cards in Birmingham and I could pick these both up and go here, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
But it's like, oh, but that second Birmingham is only worth 2.
Yeah.
Now, you could say it's worth more than 2 if you're stopping someone else from getting 5 from it.
Sure.
But, yeah.
Well, it's crazy because, like, I mean, you guys literally no green.
Yeah.
No green. Although you both wanted the same Washington. That's the funny thing.
Yeah, I know. I only have 1 yellow too, all there.
Yeah, I had a few yellow.
I mean,
But of course, there were some
1,
repeat
2,
Chicago.
3, 4. So
I
pink,
had 4.
pink was my most visited. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What was
7.
Oh, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. But my next most is just 4. What was your most?
Pink is my most, and my
3?
next
No,
is
pink
probably
is only 3. No.
No.
Purple is your most.
I'm sorry, purple.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. That makes sense. Those are both
Yeah.
on your side of
I
the
mean, look
board.
here, I'm
Exactly.
doing it. Figuring it out.
Yeah.
I know there's not a lot of blue. I had only like 4.
But I don't have like a big second color.
Yeah, so I only had 2 orange,
Yep.
and I had 7 red.
Wow. Wow.
Well, I was right there, and I just kept
I
going around
know, but
picking
that's,
them up.
Yeah,
that's,
right.
that's
And then
great.
6 green.
Oh, that's great.
4 blue,
Yeah.
4 green, yellow, 2 brown, and 2 teal or whatever.
Nice.
Yeah, I think it's a great game. I'm really happy that I'm hoping that it has a little bit. So I can't remember if I don't think that they did it. Oh, it's right here. I don't think that Rio Grande did the original version, but they are doing the new version, which makes it available more here in the U.S., which I think is great. I think it's a great game. I mean, and I think that they've made the right changes graphically to make the game just much more efficient. I had no problems where I had to look at every single card in the
Right.
original game.
I just had old man reading glasses problems.
Right.
But if I just sort of took them down, I could kind of see. And you know what? I got to about halfway through the game, I got to recognizing the architectural structures.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, Art St. Louis, that was easy, right?
Right.
Space Needle, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seattle, that was easy. But I was able to, I don't know what building this is in Cincinnati, but I know that now is
Yeah,
Cincinnati.
right,
And it'll be
right.
gone out of my head probably by tomorrow, but that was kind of cool. Like Philadelphia Bell, like they did a good job of at least those icons as well.
Well, I ended up doing 2 of the same city in the South.
Oh, interesting.
Well, I was going to do 1, and it got snatched.
Well, it's the furthest north, that's why.
Right. Well,
And literally,
I actually built the route to Savannah or something like that.
Look at this little triangle. I mean,
Yeah.
oh, it doesn't connect.
No.
Oh, that's neat.
Well, cool. Thanks for teaching us, Dave.
You're welcome, Lincoln.
And thanks again to Gamegenic for sponsoring this episode and for providing accessories. And thanks to you for watching. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. And if you do, click on the bell to get notified when we put up new videos. See you next time.